Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Uncle Jerome. You gave me hell of a lot of money yesterday. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Please treat the people a little bit better. But overall, like I said yesterday, you're the uncle I never had. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a new stream. Let's get it going. I'm very, very excited today. Because today is maybe the day where we finally have done our 100 trades, or where we complete potentially our 100 trades right now for our scalping strategy. We're still testing things out here, but overall, I'm very, very happy with the results so far. Okay, we are 64 wins, 21 losses and 13 break even right now with a total of 97 trades. 3 more trades to go and we have our potential win rate ready. Okay, I'm very, very excited. Right now, we're roughly around a 70%. Hopefully, we can keep it this way. Cannot go that wrong anymore. However, we are still here to give you guys an accurate win rate based on our live trades we have done over the last 5 weeks. So, absolutely fantastic. Great that you are all here. Great that you are also here yesterday in the second stream during the FOMC meeting. It was quite a crazy ride here. I know you guys are, it was intense. It was intense, right? Euro went up, we cashed out, but then immediately plummeted down. And unfortunately, we got caught on break even there for the remaining position. And we did not close our position in full in profit. But that does not really matter. This is how we should use a proper risk management whenever we are trading right now. Also, guys, we're gonna look and we're gonna talk about the dollar index real quick. I'm looking at the potential trade, by the way. looking at a potential trade opportunity. It's a 1 minute trade. Okay. That can potentially come relatively close here. But I'm very, very interesting to see what will happen here from this particular range. I think I see the beautiful area of consolidation here. And then that retracement here. So I would put a minor position live on stream as well. Potentially when we're coming up here right now at this particular moment. Just to see how this develops here from a higher time frame to lower time frame standpoint. We tapped into that zone. Created that zone. We have so much more equal lows to be taken out here. Inefficiency. Overall, the structure gives me a slight chance or opportunity that we potentially can look for something like this. In my opinion, we also shared this in the Discord right here. If you know exactly what I'm looking at as well. All right, so that's one thing. This is what we're gonna do. Potentially looking for a regular trade here and there. That can also be on a 1 minute. Obviously right now. So let's see how this develops here. At the same time, we're going to look for our scalping setups. And of course, we're going to analyze some charts with you guys together. Looking for a beautiful, beautiful day of streaming today. Let's see how many hours we can get it going now. We're already tapping into the zone right now, which is quite interesting. Let me check real quick. Hope you guys had a good sleep here. After yesterday's FOMC meeting, I do like, and I really do like the volume in the market right now at this particular moment. I think it is absolutely yeah, it's looking very, very good here. I really, really do like it. I really do like what I see here. Give me 1 second. Let me see if everything goes smooth here. There we go. Looking very good. Looking very good. That was pretty nice here. Let's see if we can hold on towards and if we can come back down right now. That would be fantastic here. We're gonna actively manage this trade here. I will show you guys exactly the way we manage it, especially if we create a lower low. That's the most important factor right now at this particular moment here. Potentially coming back further down. Look how beautiful it tapped into our zone here. That's why I was looking at this particular move. We saw that rapid move to the downside, causing that inefficiency. This is the price action. Filling out that imbalance, stepping into the zone, coming from a 4-hour area of supply already getting rejected in the particular area. After taking out liquidity, after filling up that inefficiency right here. So that was the combination we were looking for. And that's exactly what we are doing right now. Okay, in the meantime, real quick. GBP interest rate decision came out. The actual decision right now is exactly what we expected it to be. It is 3% right now, which is quite interesting. So you would say that the British pound would obviously go up here, but of course, what happened? Let's go to it, guys. Let me keep this chart open for you guys as well. What happened here? We are actually coming down significantly right here, but be very careful. I would not trade it. I didn't saw any pretty significant setups where I was like, yes. Like yesterday, for example, with the eurojpy, I did not see anything similar to that. Okay, so I'm very, very careful in regards to these potential, opportunities there. However, in 14 minutes, we're going to see the British pound, or the British pound, the Governor Bailey speaking as well, speaking from the Bank of England as well to see, or pretty much the same thing as we saw yesterday with the FOMC meeting. So overall, keep that in mind, that this can be very, very volatile. So in my opinion right now, I would like personally to avoid that particular outcome right there. Okay, just so you guys know. Yeah, USD cut real quick. I got beautiful in that position here. I'm targeting particular lows right now underneath the zone. I think there's built a lot of liquidity underneath the zone right here. I do want it to be taken out here, and I do see this, or I do saw this as a beautiful opportunity right there with that particular zone. at this particular moment, as well as, let's say we have this fixed range warrant profile here. We take it from the left to the right. This is what I personally are looking for. You know, sooner or later we're going to put our stop loss on break even because it's a lower time frame trade setup. I tend to be very, very patient or very careful here, but I want to see this low getting broken first. All right, that's the most important here. See this low getting broken, and then with that stack, I can put my stop loss on break even. Otherwise, my stop loss is still at 137.935 roundabout. I did not risk that much as I do with, for example, the scalping setups here. But of course, the risk to reward is way, way, way higher. All right. So we can go over exactly how we approach this, particularly right here, and why I decided to go into this trade setup here. But just because we are always doing a quick round here, I would like to go over everyone who's in the chat supporting the stream right now. Marcus, my man, is back. Hope you're doing well, my man. As always, thank you so much, my friend. Johnny is here. Joelle, my man, what's happening? S Strong. Let's get started. Abba Steven, we are ready. Fantastic, my man. Justin Rundle here. I am enjoyer. Says BOA interest rate decision November 1st. Oh, November in 1 minute. Absolutely. Jamie. Jess, yes. Jess J, what's happening? Emanuele's here, my man. Nice. Gary's back. Great that you were here yesterday for both streams, my man. Johnny as well, my man. You guys are all here, by the way. My chin. What's happening? Nice. P-Sniper, what's happening, my brother? Best friend. Hey, my man is here as well. Rahul Anand. SFX Soros Mohammed. Yes. Big fella. Sharon. Brandon. Negri. Brandon Negri. Soros. Jeff F. What's happening, my man? Absolutely fantastic that you guys are here. Okay. Yes, what we are gonna do, because we're almost at 100 trades right now, we're still gonna scalp, of course. You guys loved it. You guys want me to continue here. So we're still gonna continue with the scalping setups, etc. However, I do want to include more regular SMC setups again, coming back into our motion here as well. I'm gonna still find a beautiful way of combining both. So we can go scalping, SMC hybrid related. Okay, and we can go looking for the regular SMC setups as well. So we're trying to find a beautiful combination here for both. All right, maybe some days we're focusing purely on scalping, and in other days we focus purely on education and the SMC outlook here. Okay, I think that's going to be very fantastic here. Scalping is not meant to be every day as well. The market conditions need to be good for that. The volume need to be good for that, and so on and so on. So there are many other days where we can look for regular SMC setups, and we can completely crush it right there. Looking forward to that. Joelle de Leon says, I'm really excited as we have the new structure of the Discord almost ready. Yes, absolutely, my man. The Discord is gonna get a major upgrade here. And based on that upgrade, we're gonna completely try to include way more education as well, besides just trade setups, community and stuff. Yes, we have events. Yes, we have the mentorship already, but the actual video series and the actual everything included in the community for the community. All right. So with that said, guys, I'm looking forward to start scalping here. In the meantime, we just have to see how this one performs. Let me also know exactly right now what you guys want to see here in regards to some other setups you guys are looking at right now, because we can discuss it right now for 15 minutes, and then we can get back into the scalping trade setups. And that will also be perfect for the volume here, because I think the volume will kick in any moment at this particular time right now. Absolutely fantastic. Chris Market Bull says, how has the scalping been going? Very well, my friend, very well. We have been in the last 5 weeks, we have done 97 trades live, 64 wins, 21 losses, 13 break even. Our average risk reward is a 1-to-1, like 0.9 to 1 roundabout, and we risk sometimes between 0.5 and 2% depending on the setup itself. Kajerba says, you finally have background music. I think I always had, but maybe a little bit too less loud. But indeed. Let's get it. My man Tate is here. Fantastic. I'm on the US 500 and is at a critical zone. Let's go over that. Let's have a look here. Okay, let's go over the US 500 here. Indeed, we have been dropping significantly here. All right, since yesterday, and not just around the FOMC meeting. I have to say it was very quiet in regards to the indices. They even said that pretty much at the FOMC meeting that the indices were responding very well. Very bullish. But that was definitely not the case. After the meeting, boom, we plummeted completely down. And we took out some lows here. Okay, so we are relatively bearish right now for the indices in my opinion right here. I think that's clear right here looking at the current overall confirmation of the market right now. Yes, we saw that rejection here. Beautiful rejection here. Couldn't be cleaner. Okay. Then, of course, we have created that lower low. We came back up again, plummeted down. Now we broke a major structure here. So yes, we are relatively bearish right now. In regards to the VIX, which is very important also to look at when you're looking at potential, indices right here. We're close to creating a higher high here. We need to wait for this to be broken in order to be really be bearish on the continuation of the US 500 there. But let's see how this develops right now. All right. Okay, I think if that's it, we're gonna start scalping, guys. Let's go over to the 1 minute here, and let's see what we can find. I think it's the right moment right now. If you guys are ready, drop a W in the chat. And guys, I would highly appreciate if you can like the video here, like the stream. You would help me out tremendously. The algorithms are boosting more likes. You know how it goes. Don't have to ask you. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we have. Look at the euro. Oh, euro looking potentially decent here. Especially the euro against the dollar here. Yes, let's get to the 100 trades today. That would be fantastic. Then we can calculate our win rate so far. And then we finally have what we are potentially looking for, and that is some actual results here in regards to a tested strategy, a full-on tested strategy that you guys can use later on, or already, of course, right now. But then at least you know exactly what we did for when we did 100 trades here. Oh, Tate says, what do you think about the British pound against the Swiss franc? Let's have a little look at it, my man. Right now, I think we have been crashing tremendously. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we have to be very patient here in regards to what we're seeing here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, of course. So we see that reaction here, beautiful. This whole area of consolidation. Look at that. This is the point of control. I didn't hit, but it came very close. It came in that particular order block right there. So we saw that rejection here. All right. We tapped into that zone fantastically. We created a lower low. We took out multiple lows here. So if you just draw the swing low or swing high to swing low Fibonacci right now from this particular range, and you look at potential equal highs there, You look at potential things that can be taken out here, such as these levels here. There's some inefficiency right there. I do think that this is a beautiful, beautiful zone, by the way. Looking at this bullish, or let's say that rally-based drop pattern right here. I do think they're looking very, very good. So I think you could take that into consideration, which is of course falls again perfectly between the 70.5 and the 79%. So anything higher than that, coming out, taking out some of these lows here, some of that liquidity that's coming down, that's built up right now, because there is a lot of liquidity built up above that range right now. Taking out that level, these levels right here, coming back up into that zone, potentially, and then to sell off from there. That would be fantastic. This is on the 15-minute or on the even the 1 hour here, so it's pretty good here. I really, really like that. I really like it. We have one more zone, by the way, one more zone underneath that area as well. There are actually two zones here. Let's see how he reacts from there. Really clean. Anwar says, gold plumped today. Any setups? Your thoughts? Let's have a look at gold indeed. Yeah, gold is definitely came down significantly here. Okay, it's very interesting because it's Thursday right now. Tomorrow is Friday. We're gonna head into the closure of the week here. We're coming down. Are we gonna take out some of these lows? Maybe we do. Let's see if that's the case here. So far, no setups for gold. I would be very, very patient here, and I would wait for a potential breakout in any direction here and look for the retracement. So the expansion and then the retracement right now is what we are looking for here. Let's see if we can break the highs here, if we come back up. The dollar is right now at a crucial zone. Do take that in consideration here. The dollar right now is at a crucial level. Yes, we have these equal highs sitting there. We have some more inefficiency sitting there as well. However, I do believe that this zone right now is a potential zone of pretty much an area of supply. I think a lot of sellers will step into the market here, potentially. So that could push your gold up in the short term on the lower time frame. And let's see if that actually makes sense. But I do not see an actual setup here, as I saw, for example, with the British pound against the Swiss franc. That was absolutely a fantastic setup right there. That's a setup I would actually share in the Discord. I think it's very, very clean. This also counts for the yeah, again, the Australian dollar against the US dollar. I know we're looking for scalping setups here, but I do see a lot of beautiful setups coming out right now, playing out here as well on the lower time frame for things like the Australian dollar against the US dollar. And also, you know, this gap here, this whole area of consolidation could be the target right there. We have this particular zone. There we go. We have taken out these equal lows here that you saw here already. We have taken that out here. We have taken out the majority of the liquidity there. It's quite interesting. Right here, we have some more liquidity build up underneath that zone, but I do like that a massive expansion here and that area of liquidity that we're building here as well. So again, I was talking about scalping, but look at that zone. That could be interesting here. I think buyers will step into the market right now. I want to see confirmation on the dollar index in this case as well. But so far, it seems to look, yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's see how we close here. It's a lower time frame. But in the end, what do you see here? Beautiful area of consolidation, expansion coming down, but not coming down completely. Creating a double top, but then building liquidity underneath. And now coming down. So that's interesting. Are we going to tap into that zone here? But potentially look at the Australian dollar. To potentially look for a move right there. Okay? Also. Very interesting. Point of volume area high. Will gold fly or dump? We have to wait here. We have to wait here. But right now the dollar index is at a crucial zone here. The dollar index is at a very, very crucial zone here at the moment. Okay, let's get our scalping going, guys. I'm ready. I'm ready. We have some dollar news coming out later tonight as well, by the way, in 1 hour and pretty much in 90 minutes from now. Joshua said, did you take the USD cut? Yes, I did. I did take it. It was a small position here. We went straight through it. I'm seeing it right now. Yeah. Okay, we went straight through that to that zone here. I'm very curious how the Australian dollar will do it. And if the dollar index will actually break this particular zone. It's going to be very, very interesting. We will find out later today. We're going to have news coming out in 90 minutes. I think this will be the game changer for the dollar here. How much do I risk for regular SMC setups? Sometimes 0.25%, sometimes 0.5%, sometimes 1%, sometimes 2%. It depends on which time frame. It depends on the confluences. It depends on the cycle. I have not a static risk management here, so I try to value it based on confluences in the market and also on the time frame itself here. Okay. I think the dollar is still on the strong side here. Let's see what the dollar is doing. Aha, okay. We're coming into that zone, a very important zone for the dollar here right now. Which is this zone right there. This is at 113. We're gonna see how it reacts when it reaches that particular zone here. By the way, guys, let me know if the music is too loud or too soft here, like too low. If the sound is too low, because yeah, let me know what you guys are hearing here. If it's good enough, or if it's too loud, can also be the case. Let me know. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Machine says, it seems like DXY is building liquidity on the upside. Yes, I agree. I think so. We're still looking to build the liquidity on the upside. But yeah, let's see how this turns out here. Look on the 4 hourly. We have this equal high sitting there. We have a major zone sitting above that range as well. So there are definitely enough reasons to continue the way up here. We will cover everything in an hour from now, I think. Right now, the most important thing is to get some pips, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look for it. Let's look for it on the... We need to get our 100 trades going here. We cannot force any trades, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. Jamie says, what is the consequences of the dollar getting up or down? When it's going up, gold is potentially coming down. Cannot be beneficial for the indices, for equities. Euro, you know, a lot of other pairs are getting, you know, are devaluating. Yeah, so Australian dollar went straight through it as well. We did not take this trade anyways. In case, by the way, guys, for the new people, in case you want to know exactly what the strategy is all about, the scalping strategy, I still getting asked on a daily basis on my Instagram mainly, how that strategy works. And my suggestion is to look at this particular strategy right here. I will show you guys right now. This is where you can find it. It's a liquidity for volume gap scalping hybrid strategy that wins. I first backtested this strategy out. I did like 150 trades backtested here. But it's never the real deal. You can never find out truly what the actual win rate is and so on when backtesting a strategy, in my opinion. It's very, very important that yeah, we should just test it live, you know? There's no better way than testing it live with you guys. To see what the strategy was. So it was a risk. It was definitely a risk for me as well. I could completely fail in front of all of you guys. But hey, that's the reality here of trading. Tony Gold says another day of a lot of manipulation. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. Makes a lot of sense as well. So we're gonna stay sharp here. We're gonna stay sharp here. Let's look at the dollar. Mike says, with SMC, do you prefer limit entries or stop entries? With SMC, 100% limit entries for sure. Absolutely. Wow, look at that. Damn. I didn't take this position, guys. I gotta be honest here. I was literally 1 second distracted here. Looking at the chat. Look at that, look at that. Okay. Anyways. It's only a good sign for us. It's only a good sign for us that we're looking at the right things here. Actually, I like the song. I like the song. That initial song here. I remember that song from something, but I don't know where I remember this song from. Very interesting. Do you have that sometimes? Do you listen to a song, you heard it before, but you cannot place it? Jamie says, I just took that same position, bro. W. Fantastic, my man. Congrats, congrats. Nah, I was too slow. I was too slow here. I was looking at the chat. Well, that's how the strategy works. Expansion. Again, liquidity getting built up underneath. Waiting for it to break. You get triggered into your position here. Stop loss above that zone. And you exit there. Really quick money right there. That's what you want to see. You want it coming down straight away. You don't want to see it starting to consolidate here and then make a move up and down. Then you can just better go for break even. This is what I did not mention in the video on the YouTube channel, but what I discovered later on while we're doing this live here. You have these trades that are going straight away, coming back down pretty much straight away. These are the trades you want to take. If you start to consolidate and so on, and you start to trigger here, then you can just better get out. Cut these things out right there. Patrick says, hey Lorenzo, one of the confluence for this trade was also the index. Yes. Yeah, we also looked at the dollar index here. We saw that same thing happening with the dollar index at that particular moment. We saw that it broke that level. And then, the moment it broke, the Japanese yen reacted straight away. Okay. Euro GBP? The British pound has to come down significantly right here. It can get a little bit wild here, a little bit volatile, I have to acknowledge. So I'm gonna reduce my risk in half here, if I see this opportunity. Okay. Vin says, my man looking like he's gonna be in a Hollywood movie soon. No, I'm way too Dutch for that, my man. I'm way too Dutch for that. Jess J says, Lorenzo, do you think the pound is going to turn bullish right now because of these hikes? Potentially, yeah. You always see the manipulation at the beginning coming down into one direction and then turning around here. So let's see. Let's see how this plays out here. She should be speaking at this particular moment right now. Okay, we have this one. We have this setup ready. Let's see how this. I do like it. I do like it. I want to see more of a lower high here, so we can take something like this here. Okay, I'm gonna put an alert here. So we can move further here. GJ is looking pretty good indeed. That gap above that range is very clean. You see that typical, this is a typical reversal signal as well, potentially coming into play here. A lot of liquidity built up above that range here. But we do not want to enter here. We want to enter there, because this is still an area of supply right there. So this is what we're trying to avoid here. My man, trading live in the building. What's happening, my brother? Mid Noah Car Group says gold buy should be avoided as 1609 and below. Very likely. I wait for tomorrow retracement incoming. I'm testing out some new songs for you guys. I'm not really a really amazing DJ here, so I will. I'm just tuning in a little bit. Okay, DJ, same thing. Let's put an alert here. We have two setups potentially that can play out here. We're both. We're just gonna put an alert, see how it goes, so we can look further already, as this is a high frequency strategy right here. Oops says stimming die Luft. Is that a song, my man? Edgar says, do you always set orders for your scalps? Since I am using a tool that's called Magic Keys, I cannot place any stop orders any longer here. So I just enter with the Magic Keys tool, which we're gonna probably give away as well. What are the magic keys? Magic keys are, let me show you what the magic keys are, so you know exactly what I mean here. This is a tool for MT4, MT5. You can use it right there. You click on open calculator. You can swipe, boom. Move your stop loss, move your take profit, straight away. Done. Click, boom. You enter the market without having to calculate any lot sizes manually. I think it's a big difference there. We give them away on a regular basis on the live streams here. Or you can buy it. if you want to buy it yourself. It's around 40 bucks for the virtual one. Santiago, exactly, yes. Tomorrow is the NFP indeed. I'm potentially still gonna trade it. Okay, I'm still potentially gonna trade the market here. I wanna see how the market is reacting. Okay, I think we're coming down here. We're building out a lot of, look at it, a lot of liquidity underneath. What do you think of GN? Let's have a look here. On the lower time frame, you mean, or regular setup? Aha, the 1 minute. Okay. I think the expansion is too small. By the way, guys, I'm gonna share you a list right here. Okay. These are all the setups I'm looking at. You can just copy and paste it, I believe, automatically, or import your list right there. Did you cancel the Euro GBP trade? Well, we never placed it yet. But if it comes down, then it's still fine. We can still look for new potential setups here. As long as it's not expanding above these highs here, it's good. Link is invalid. No, I think it should be good. I think it should be good. I've been testing it right now. It could be me. It could be me. Let me see. Let me test this out here. No, it should work here. Yeah, it's nice, so you don't have to add them yourself indeed. And you know exactly which broker I'm using here in the watch list, or these what the brokers are of these particular pairs I'm looking at. So now eurjpy is invalidated. Yeah, I do think so. I think we came way too high here already. Yeah, I do believe so, yeah. We have news coming in less than an hour. I think this is going to have an effect as well on the volume. This is going to be good. This is going to be really good for us. Gold is interesting right now. I really like it actually. Looking at gold here. We started to slowly come down here. Building out a lot of liquidity on the upside here. Right in a massive higher high. Tapping into that zone. See if we can take out these highs here. Gonna put an alert there. In the meantime, we are looking for the expansion in the market right here. GJ, yes. GJ is coming down. Euro. Either euro is coming down. No, I think, yeah, the euro is coming up here.
What's up, my man?
What's happening, brother? How are you, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good, right? Seeing like how the market have been behaving.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, well, there is a lot. There is a lot. Let me actually check because I just sit down here. We are in the limits right now. Anything can happen. We need to see the news that are coming up right now.
I think so too. The volume is decreasing.
Yeah, as you can see in gold, we have like we just make equal lows.
Yeah.
And we are just like building liquidity in the lower time frame. If you go to 1 minute time frame, you see like liquidity being built there. So
I mean, gold is looking interesting now. It's looking very interesting at the moment.
100%. Like I said, market structure is your best guide here. I'm still bearish, and until the market structure doesn't prove different, I do believe that the Fed want to pivot at some point. They really do.
Yeah.
But they don't know when. The thing is that they don't know how to do it, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Because in my personal opinion, they don't have the money to do it yet.
Yeah.
And we just don't know when it's going to happen. So we just need to follow the price action and let the price action to follow us. That's all. We follow the price action. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's looking very interesting, man. I'm looking forward to the news. I think this gonna clarify a lot of things for us right now in terms of what will happen with the dollar, especially with the index at the moment. Also reaching that zone, strong area of supply there. To see if we're gonna smash through it and take out these equal highs there that are built.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Because on gold we're still bearish. We are still bearish.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
My advice for the community would be stick so far right now to your strategy, to not make any long-term decision trade or anything like that, because like also we are in the first week of the month of, I mean, we are in the last part of the month. We do in these 2 months, you need to trade really carefully because the market is going crazy. More with the situation that the world is going on, what is going on in the world right now. And the situation that the monetary system have right now around the world. So
yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, I mean, I will advise people just stick to your strategy, which is safe, getting in and out of the market. That's the best that they can do.
Yeah, indeed. So we have Robin says, he says news are not the key. It's not about the news. It's about the volume in the market, I think, right now, that we have to look for, potentially. The volume in the market will determine exactly what will happen here. However, we saw a very interesting British pound today. I don't know if you saw the interest rate here, but that was very, very interesting.
In my personal opinion, every move in the market have to do with any decision that the big enterprise and institution do or take based on the interest of the countries around the world. So you cannot take fundamentals away from trading.
100%.
News is something that build liquidity for the market to move. So
yeah, gold is going up hard right now. Gold is picking up here very nicely.
I'm actually in scalping to the upside.
I'm in gold as well. Right now,
I'm actually trading your strategy to the upside.
We have broken the highs already, so stop loss gonna go and break even right now for gold.
There you go. That's
Yeah, I really liked the way it developed here.
mhm.
So in the
But
meantime,
yeah,
in the meantime, we're looking for our scalping setups. We're trying to reach the 100 trades today. So
oh really? For the whole scalping thing.
yeah, we have been testing out the strategy right now. We have been testing it out for 5 weeks, almost 100 trades. Hopefully today. Let's see after the news what the news will bring here.
I have a little bit experience on trading, and this strategy is already proved. I mean, I think that it's
Let's
already
see.
proved that I have a big win rate,
Yeah,
and it's a big solution. It's a big solution for because one of the biggest problems that we traders have, we develop a compulsion of trading every move of the market,
yeah,
trading every day, getting addicted to get money and see blue every day in our numbers. And I think that your strategy is one of the best solutions for that right now so far, because I haven't seen a scalping strategies that effective so far in the 3 or 4 years that I have been trading. And it's just it's a solution for me. For
great.
wait for the big move to happen to actually make some money in the meantime. I'm waiting for the market to develop the right price action for me to take a long trade,
Yeah,
like for over trade and an overnight trade, or yeah, because I mean, scalping is really good, but at some point, if you can manage both
that's
scalping
it.
and swing trading,
Yeah,
then
absolutely.
we have the setup for that.
I think this is exactly what it is. Like the finding the beautiful balance between scalping and like regular setups, so higher time frame setups. You can doesn't have to be SMC, but it can also just be a higher risk to reward. So you have two different strategies you use. One is for the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily, and so on, looking for these particular setups right there. And then one is an actual lower time frame scalping strategy. So you can combine both here and you can see exactly okay. You know, you can patiently wait for your setups to play out on the higher time frame in order to
100%.
move price here. Yeah, I think that's
That's
important indeed to have,
that's actually the key.
because a lot of people are getting impatient, right? They're getting impatient.
Yeah,
They're trading on the 1 hour, 4 hour. Okay, if you trade on a 4 hour, you should be happy with 1 or 2 trades a week,
yeah, you
right?
can begin to manage the market.
Yeah, got
Finding the
good
market.
setups. Yeah, exactly.
Lorenzo, I want to ask you a question. What do you think? Do you see the little bit recovery on the yen?
Right now on the Japanese yen, I will check out in a second. Yeah.
I think that they're not gonna sell the bonds to America. What do you think about that?
They're not gonna sell it.
I think that they're not.
I think they're forced to. They're forced to sell at all costs here. They have no other choice. However,
Yeah,
the Japanese yen is running out of steam here. So
yeah.
it's true. It's true that this is like a desperate situation right now. Normally, what a country does, they're buying bonds from their own government, right?
Yeah.
But nobody's gonna buy it in regards to the Japanese yen here. Who wants to buy? Who wants to buy? Right now, a Japanese yen government bonds right now. Nobody, right?
Nobody, yeah.
So this is gonna have a really bad effect on the Japanese yen here.
It give me the. I mean, I don't wanna make a political comment, but in my opinion, America is weaponizing the dollar, and then they are just judging Saudi Arabia of weaponizing the oil. So like it's a really tricky situation, and for us traders, we need to be aware of what's happening around the world. That's why I said before that we cannot take away fundamentals away from the trading, because based on those situations and the solution of those situations, we need to trade over those things, and the market is going to move in one direction or another one.
Yeah, I completely agree, bro. I completely agree. In the meantime, are you scalping as well sometimes? Or yeah, right?
Yeah, of course. I'm using your strategy 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
I do a scalping. At the meantime, I see a 4-hour time for 1 hour or 4-hour shock to the upside or to the downside, and then I take a long-term trade. But
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, scalping is the solution for the composite trading that is really hard to control it.
Yeah.
It's actually for the beginners. The
So
beginners came here and they start to get $20 there, 50 there. Sometimes they make 200, and they want to see that every day. And then it's hard to control that monetary feeling of, oh, finally I have the freedom to make money in my house. Finally I have the freedom to trade at the beach or in a restaurant or in a cafeteria in New York, whatever.
yeah.
And then you get addicted to that, like, because it's a new feeling, amazing feeling.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a strategy that works for you in the short term, so you can actually take some money, at the meantime the good setups for the long term comes, you're gonna be failing because you're gonna be desperate to see and to have that feeling again,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna desperately take another trade for long term. It's not gonna work.
No, I agree. I completely agree, bro. I think it's gonna be very hard here, and especially if you are starting out and you're focusing only on making money, then most of the time you will end up not making money. I think this is a very very important thing to mention here.
One of the things that I always in our mindset session in the Discord, one of the things that I express to traders, or to our traders, is that you should not be. I mean, we are here because of the money, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't learn how to love the process,
yeah,
you will not gonna make money. Because in order to make money, you need to understand the process, and it's hard to understand something we not feel passion for.
Yeah, I agree.
It's really hard to understand something that that we don't like to do.
Yeah.
For example, you might be a waiter, but you will not gonna be a great waiter if you don't feel love for giving service to people.
Right.
And then if you don't like the process of the candles and the price action and mark your chart at the meantime the price action is building the setups, and you're not patient enough to it's gonna be hard. So that's, as I say to them, just the money will come if you fall in love with the process.
Exactly. This is how I see it as well. I mean, like, if you should ask a couple of people some questions right now. If they're new to trading, or they're trading already for a couple of months, and they're asking you questions about the strategy or about making money and so on and so on, you just ask them the following questions: how many trades have you placed, right, without changing a single thing about the strategy? What was your win rate? And what was the risk to reward you used? And what was your net return? And 99% of the people, I've done this, couple trades there and there, done that, then I did this, like, you know what I mean? So this is what you want to avoid, that exact answer. Then I know, okay, straight away, okay, focus on one particular strategy first before actually, moving forward here and thinking about making money. Don't think about risking tremendous amounts of money right now. I personally believe that it's not really important at this particular moment.
I completely agree. I mean, I have been through when you just came to talking about me, when I came to trading and I found this beautiful world.
Mm-hmm.
I was misled by a strategy that doesn't work. That time and ICT and SMC and experience in the market have proved me that it doesn't work. Retail trading, for me, specifically for me, it doesn't. It make me lose money because I didn't understand. So I built a strategy for me based on what I learned from ICT and SMC.
Yep.
And it's swing points. I trade the swing points.
Yeah.
My risk reward is 1% of my account. I don't risk more than that. It doesn't matter if the trend goes, like, I don't know. I don't never move your stop loss.
Yeah.
Because you put your stop loss there for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You saw that this is a place that you understand at that particular moment in the market, that the trade is not going to get there.
Yeah.
So don't move it from there. Don't risk, because at the meantime you move it thinking that, okay, let me risk $10 more. No, you're wrong, because you're breaking your trading plan.
Yeah.
I trade change of character, liquidity build. I trade like supply and demand. I combine all these three things. If I don't see a shock built in a supply or demand zone, I don't trade it. I don't trade it, because was one of the rules of that strategy. You need to trade only change of character in supply or demand zone.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just stick to your plan. How many trades I take? I try to trade as less as I can, because more you put, every single time, you need to understand that every single time you open. What is the name of the person who asked this?
Which question?
Oh, I think that they asked a question like, what was my win rate and my strategy, how many trades I place.
No. That's what I ask people when they're saying, "Hey, how can I make money right now in trading?" And that's what I'm personally looking for. These are the questions I'm always are pretty much always getting asked right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like if people came here thinking only about money, they're gonna lose. Focus on control first of all, your knowledge.
Yeah.
Spend time before you expose your equity to the market, to a world that you don't understand so well so far. Try to get knowledge, try to gather knowledge, and try to understand where you're gonna put the money first. And then when you understand that, when you can actually follow it, because we cannot control the market, we already know that. We can only follow it. When you prove to yourself that you can actually follow the market, then you can, okay, I'm gonna take $150, I'm gonna put it here, I'm gonna risk 1%. I already have my strategy built, my trading plan, my setups. I am confident in it, so I'm gonna give it a go. And then you will enter to another thing, that is psychology in the market, because at the meantime you are backtesting or you're doing something in a demo account, you don't have an emotional attachment to it, which is the feeling of seeing your account, the real money, coming in minus first and then going in blue. And that transition from red to minus to plus is what you need to control. And you're going to be facing that, and you need to adapt yourself to that feeling, to that new feeling, and control that. And the only way to control that is knowledge.
Absolutely. So how long have you been trading now already? Total?
3 years and a half.
3.5 years.
Roughly.
Okay. Yeah.
Roughly.
By the way, I'm in a trade right now, by the way, guys. Also for you guys, I'm in a trade right now. I think we're going to get our stop loss hit. It's going to be our first trade here. Let's see how it reacts so far. But yes.
What are you trading right now?
Euro against the US dollar.
There you go. There you go. That's a nice. That's a nice.
But what is the like you try to avoid any news related? Okay, I'm stopped out, by the way. I'm stopped out.
Yes, I don't trade news. Exactly one of the things that have took me to a place that I am right now, that I can make money more successfully. It's just because my mind. I mean, I'm gonna be completely clear. I'm not saying that trading news is bad. I depending on your trading brain.
Yeah.
And your trading personality. I know people that they can actually trade some news, but I really try to avoid it. Because it's too volatile, it's too unpredictable. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. I try to trade the transition from Asia to London. Sorry. Which is London session doesn't change the direction that fast.
Yeah.
So when we take a direction, we can actually follow it and take in, for example, in gold, you can make like, I don't know, like 80, 60, 100, it depends. You can make good amount of money for that day. You take the trade, you get out, you make your money, you say to yourself, you have done a great job, and you walk away from the chart. And then in the night before going to rest, you come back and see what kind of key levels the market have placed for the next day, and then you move on. Weekly cycle is also something that can lead me sometimes to trade news, because when you are in the weekly cycle, and you know that you are in a bullish configuration for the cycle of the week, then I can trade the news because I have confidence in that the setup of Monday have led me to for example, to the upside, like we traded the last week. And yes, those are the moments when I am confident because the knowledge that I have of the cycle, I know where I am in the cycle, I know what this price cycle is going to do.
Yeah.
So yes, but mainly I try to avoid.
So this is something important that you mentioned here. You talked about the price cycle. So what do you think now we're nearing the yearly closure, right? The yearly closure. You talked about this before in Discord as well. You explained a little bit about it. But what does it mean, the yearly cycle?
The yearly cycle is nothing more than the first manipulation of the market to actually it's like a weekly cycle. We already know that 98% of the time, Monday in a week is the fake move of the market. So we're gonna have for example, in a bullish week, weekly cycle, we're gonna have a Sunday open. We're gonna close Monday below the Sunday open. Then we're gonna have a lower low on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then we're gonna reach to the upside. The Sunday open on Tuesday or Wednesday. So you need to be really aware what is the price action in Asia on Tuesday and in London on Wednesday.
Right.
So everything in the market is a cycle, and we already have a bearish candle in the year.
Yeah.
So I think that what we are going to do is going to have some retracement to the upside. But I really don't think that this year is going to be the year that we're going to take that we're going to close bearish.
Yeah.
Like a hammer to the upside. That's so far. This is what I say in the yearly candle. Like everything in the market is a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
If you realize the price action, buy to sell, make a shock, come back to close those orders, then buy to sell in a downtrend, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Every time the market buy to sell, make a shock, swing high, close those orders in a supply zone, and then keep going, breaking the lows and respecting the highs. In cycles. So when you understand this price action cycle, you can actually catch every move in a high time frame to break the low.
Right. I see what you mean.
The high time frame shock that you see in the supply zone, when supply have control of the market, it allows you to know where you're going to enter and what you're going to target, because we know that in a downtrend, all the lows are taken and the highs are respected.
Yeah, I completely agree. We're going to see a very interesting move next month. It's going to be very, very volatile. Very volatile. We have to take into consideration here. All right?
We need to be really careful about it. Because,
absolutely. All right.
Like I said, you have built something beautiful for us and so safe, which is your strategy. That actually, I think that I will do that until at least.
Oh, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. We look at something very interesting right now for gold, guys. I'm looking for new trade setup here. Potentially, I think it's coming close here. Yeah. So if we break this particular level here, I do tend to go for a move right here. Stop loss underneath that zone. If we do not come lower right now, so that is right now, potentially gold exiting right there. A nice trade setup. Let's see how it turns.
It's a break it out of block.
Need to break that. Yeah, if we break that, I think that we can make a move up here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 1 minute time frame, right?
Yeah.
That's a nice rejection to the upside. Oops.
Santiago says, can you explain a little bit about breaker order blocks, please?
Santiago, breaker order blocks are nothing more than a low that have been violated aggressively by the market and create a fair value gap with the wick of the order block inside that that fair value gap. So you need to have in consideration that if that was a bullish order block, when the price action violate that order block and create that fair value gap, when the price action come back to it, it feels it's going to react to it like a bearish order block. So a lot of time what happened is that a lot of people have been asking me why supply and demand sometimes doesn't work. And it's not that supply and demand doesn't work, is that you have a structure in the market that stop the price action to get there, and those are the breakage order blocks that they just like, for example, in this case here, there is a breakage order block that week inside the price action is stopping the price action to continue going up, because that was the week of a bullish order block that have been violated by the price action aggressively, creating a fair value gap and just turning that order block from bullish to bearish.
Oh, there we go. Let's see if it makes sense here with risk to reward. Yeah, it's still fine. It's still looking decent. With news coming out in 30 minutes, we have to be careful a little bit right now with the US Open right here as well. The volume will kick in right now.
I will advise us. It's a pleasure, Santiago. It's a really pleasure. I will recommend people to go into. There you go.
Not yet.
I mean, that's what I'm telling you, bro. That your strategy is like.
Not yet.
And but if we break that with the body of the candle,
there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, stop loss underneath the zone.
That's actually a 1 minute shock to the downside, to the upside. I mean, in the down. There you go.
Yeah, stop loss underneath that zone here, and now we have that beautiful zone here. Now we have that area of demand here, where we have our stop loss underneath that area of demand right there. Let's see how it develops here.
So yeah, I will recommend people that are looking at this right now that just come around to the Discord. We have a beautiful community there where people exchange ideas, and we spend hours. And I spend like 10, 12 hours of the day in the Discord exchanging ideas, trying to find new strategies, to refine strategies. We are really respectful to each other.
Yeah, and we're taking things to the next level, right? Right now.
Yeah, I can't wait. I have no idea. I can't wait.
Okay, our take profit is at 1620.7 right here. Machin says, I really like algo speaking on Discord.
Oh, Machin, how are you, man? Algo, yeah, that's actually one of my names is in the in the Discord.
Yeah, we're coming back down already. Let's see how we respond from this area right now, because we have created that 1 minute shock here.
Yeah, I think that we're gonna respect the area there. Yeah, I mean, I have seen you a lot in the events there, and I think that this week we got like 6 events. I think.
Yeah.
And the last week we got 7. Like every day we have one event to discuss about trading and strategies and concepts and reviewing charts, reviewing trades. And one of the most beautiful things that we have in the Discord is that
we're almost stopped out right now again. So if we get stopped out right now, let's go. We're stopped out right now. Then we're gonna wait for the news to come out here. We're gonna wait for the news first to come out right now, and to then see how it goes, because I really like this setup here. It looked very, very clean. But this is in my opinion, looking like some decent. Yeah, this is also the market open, of course, so we have to take that in consideration here. But we're gonna take it a little bit easier. We're gonna wait for the news to come out right now, at this particular moment here. Robert says no break even. Well, we never came up right here. So indeed, otherwise yes, absolutely. We are at 99 trades, by the way, right now. We have one more trade to go. I would have wanted it to be a good session. But right now we are at 2 losses here. But hey, that can happen also. This is part of the game. We have been we're crushing it already for a while. We had one more. I think we had one time when we had one time when we had a day of 0 wins and 3 losses as well. Whenever you have 3 losses in a row, out. This is the rule in general. When you're trading, this is what I personally advise everyone and what I'm personally doing. Look at it right now. Look at it right now.
That's why I like Lorenzo when you put your stop loss just one-on-one in the edge of the low. I love when you do that.
News coming out in let's say 20 minutes. What do you expect for the dollar?
For the dollar, let me see the chart. I haven't been seeing. Let me see Dixie. Oh, we're ranging there. We are ranging in the dollar. We have the liquidity to the downside and to the upside. What we have here?
Yeah.
Let me go to high. Okay.
Can somebody check out what the current win rate is right now? We are almost at 100 trades. Are we under? Are we above the 70% or under the 70%? I'm not sure.
In my personal opinion, I will see a retracement to the downside a little bit, and then we're gonna take the double top highs liquidity in 113.67, and then make a rejection from the last buy to sell of the price action cycle in the top at 114.15. That's what I see, because those 3 equal highs liquidity to the top side are calling my attention, and maybe the market want to use that liquidity to go down.
Yeah. By the way, guys, it's important, if you calculate the win rate, you should exclude the break even, because the break even trades didn't have a climax here. Yeah, unless you do okay, if you wanted to make it like, if you want to include the break even where you did not lose anything, but you want to include it in the win rate, then yes, let me check what it is. I want to find out what it is actually.
Gold is pumping to the upside.
99, 64.
This is a nice mitigation to the downside of gold.
So if you calculate the break-even trades as a loss, so if pretty much as a loss right here, then it should be, look at gold, by the way, going hard right now.
Yeah. If you see this, then if you mark the consequence of mitigation of that trade to the downside,
yeah,
you will see those beautiful stairs liquidity built to hit the upside. But then we have a bearish order block at 1623.58. That in order to have a continuation to the upside, we need to break that level and retest it and have a continuation. So yeah. But
well, there is definitely a lot of liquidity built up on the upside right here. Absolutely. Yeah. So if we calculate the break-even trades that we did as well as a loss, okay,
there you go.
Then our win rate is 65% here, 64.65. This is out of 99 trades here. If we calculate the break-even not as a if we just remove the break-even trades, then we need to see. Then we have done, of course, 13 trades less. 423.
I mean, in any case, you are winning 3 times. I mean, 2 times more than you're losing.
Yeah,
Because
it's I think, yeah, on average it's between 65 and 75 right now, somewhere around that range right here.
I wouldn't count break even as a loss trade, because for me, a trade that doesn't affect my equity is not a loss. It's just an experience to evaluate, a trade to sit down and recreate the scenario to see why did I take that trade?
Yeah.
What made me feel that actually it's a win trade anyway in break even, because you didn't harm your equity, but then you got something to refine.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so then it should be then right now we're at let's say we're at 87 trades, so 64 wins, 23 losses. Then it's a 73.5% win rate here.
I mean, which strategy have that, bro? Like, I love it. I personally love it. I have made good money with it, and I'm still doing money with it.
And this includes some mistakes. I made some really, really stupid mistakes as well live. Very embarrassing on stream.
I mean, we are
so this is this is part of this is also included in that as well. So yeah,
we cannot take that human side of being compulsive at some point. And come on, like, we are not perfect.
I agree.
100%.
I agree. All right. Actually, nice that you're on stream today, man. I'm looking forward to have you a little bit longer here. I think it's fun. It's something else here. Normally we're putting on the music, but it's kind of exciting. So we have some news coming out in 60 minutes right now. I want to wait for the news to come out here. We're preparing for some very interesting news for the dollar here. And this is also going to be determined. It's going to determine exactly, potentially, what the dollar will do exactly on the 4-hour era of supply. Michael says, not to be a hater, but you can have a win rate of only 30% and have lost 70% of the time and still come out profitable.
Yeah, that's true.
Is all that matters, not the level of your work. Oh, 100%, bro. No, this is what we're preaching all the time. I think you should be new here. If so, welcome. But this is what we're preaching all the time. It totally depends on your risk to reward. But we're talking, in this case, about this specific scalping strategy that we're testing out here. It's a new strategy that we've been testing, which we call a liquidity hybrid strategy. It's a combination of smart money concepts with support and resistance. So it has both aspects combined here. And this is purely focused on the one-to-ones here. If you are trading SMC and we're going for the 5-hour setups, yeah, then 20% win rate is perfect. It's good enough here. This is what we have been preaching as well. You lose 5 trades in a row, win 1 and make money. So I completely agree with you. But indeed, in this case, it's all about the scalping strategy that we're testing right now.
I can talk a little bit more about this win rate. Basically,
and gold's gold's coming down straight away. Look at that. It's I will be very careful right now with trading anything related to gold at the moment until we have the news coming out here. But yes, my man.
Personally, I start to make good money when I make a strategy that allows me to lose more than I win trades, but with 1 or 2 wins, I could recover my losses and still have some profit.
Right.
So, but that mainly is when you're aiming for maybe 60, more than 60 pips.
Yeah.
Right. So, but for a scalping strategy, having a win rate of 64, or let's gonna say 60 over 100, is a really good strategy. But yeah, he's completely right. You should set up your win rate in a place where with one trade you can recover at least 5 losses.
If you are trading or into day trading, for example, then I do think that that's absolutely the case here. Absolutely.
Oh, there you go. You hit the Bronson just win today.
Bronson, win for me, thanks. Lorenzo broke even. My stop loss was slightly lower than yours. Fantastic. Fantastic, my man. Congrats. Yeah, gold is going wild right now. Look at gold here. Coming down,
Gold.
coming up, coming down. Coming up, taking liquidity up and down and up.
Yeah, this is gold is behaving like a lady right now. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm gonna see. I call the woman behavior of gold right now.
Yeah. Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go, guys. 10 minutes to go here.
10 minutes. I think. I don't know. I see the price action respecting that low, that demand. So I don't know. Like we said, like I said, this week for me is done. I would love to see gold just developing key levels for the next Sunday open. So excited.
I'm very, very curious as well, man. I think tomorrow will be tomorrow will be, of course, a little bit of tomorrow we're gonna get wild as well. I think this whole week was a crazy week, but you also have to understand when to trade and when not to trade. I think that's the most important thing.
100%.
Right? So if I can get a drink for 1 minute here, real quick, you think you can tell the audience a little bit about when to trade and when not to trade?
Once again, we're gonna come back to cycles.
Absolutely. I'll be right back.
First of all, we're gonna come to cycles, and we're gonna come to your emotional stage. If you feel that you don't feel good today, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you have any worry in your head, just walk away from the chart. No need to sit down and bring all the issues that you have from the outside world of trading into trading, because then you will not give yourself the opportunity to see the market in the right place. That's essential. When you sit down in front of your computer system to trade, your phone, wherever you are, sit down with your clear mind and be just calm down so you can actually see the market and respect the cycles of the market. If you get caught up in the wrong, if you start to trading against the cycle of the price action, you're gonna get stopped out. So you need to be related to the cycle to know where you are, what kind of trend you are following, and where to turn. Trade like a robot. We are trying to get there. We are trying to get there, but we are humans and we are dealing. I want you guys to understand one thing. I feel proud of every single trader in the world. It can be consistency winning or not, because we are engaging one of the most hostile economically environments in the world. So we are learning one of the most difficult things in the world to learn, and we are making it. So shout out to all the traders around the world that are trying to make it and they're trying to learn, and they become consistency discipline into what is the plan, the strategy plan, and their own way of trading. You need to understand that not everybody. That's why me and Lorenzo, we are not agree with this judgmental trading thing. People can be good at SMC, and people can be really good at other strategy. So we don't judge what you do. If it worked for you and you see in that strategy or mindset or brain, see the market in the right way for you, we're gonna respect it, and that's it. So yeah, that's what I can say about when to trade. When not.
Did he behave a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, while I was getting a drink? Was he friendly to you guys? No, man, you've been crushing it as well, man. And I have to say, the amount of growth you have been going through also the last couple of months has been yeah. I mean, you had some very good qualities already from the beginning. I met you, but bro, really, you stepped up here big time.
I'm gonna say something to you, bro. that's one of the things that make me so thankful to have you in my life as a friend, first of all, and to discover your YouTube channel. I used to have some kind of knowledge of trading already and experience when it comes to because I lost so much in my past, right? That made me overcome in my put my psychology in the right place. And I used to have some knowledge, but when you actually trust me and developing me the responsibility of teaching, that pushed me a lot to make more research, to get more responsibility over my trading career, spend more hours starting refining a strategy. So I'm really thankful that you give me this opportunity, and thanks to you, I am here in the position that I am right now.
That's some beautiful words, man. Well, thank you, man. You have been doing so much amazing things here, also for the Discord and the community in general. And yeah, I would love to have you a little bit more on the streams as well, to just have a dialogue and discuss trading, and actually, you know, not only about talking about strategy like I'm always doing, but actually about, you know, I mean, we've been through it all, right? We've been through all these deep downfalls in our lives, etc., and all these traumas, etc. But this is, as a man, we have to step up here, take control of our life, and you know, learning a skill can benefit us tremendously in doing that. So yeah,
yeah, you're completely right. We are not anymore in the 90s and in the 80s, where the stereotype of a person were not that around like it is right now. I do feel that there is a lot of misconception of what is real life in the world, and you need to be really strong mind. You need to have a really like a realistic mindset about who you are and what do you really want and which side of the road you want to be, in order to actually enjoy life and be able to provide to your family, and have a steady, healthy environment for your child and things like that. So yeah, I think that we just need to be really aware of what's happening in the world right now.
Absolutely. And I think it's very, very important to mention as well that we have people of literally like 14, 15 years old in our community, but we have people, we have a guy, he's 70 years old, right? And he's crushing it. He's learning and he's developing. Like, so it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what gender you are, how old you are. You know, it just doesn't matter, right? And I think that's the beauty, in my opinion, of trading as well, because everyone has the same tool, right? You have a computer, you have your phone, you have the same application, tradingview.com, MT4, and here you go, do your thing, right? And you can step into the market very low. You don't have to make a lot of money first to step into the market and to learn and to see how you can improve here. So it's for everyone. It's player versus player. And the fact that we can do that together to form a front line here. And, you know, with that front line, you know, try to beat other players. It's exciting. It's fun, right? And I think it can be life-changing at the same time. So, plus the fact that it can be very lonely, right? We talked about this already before. But hey, when I was learning how to trade, I was not in a community myself. So I was literally, you know, that was my life. I woke up, went to the gym, went back to my computer. 12 hours a day, deep in the night, couldn't sleep, deep in the night. Charts, waking up. My eyes hurting. Next day, same thing over and over and over again. I did that for I did it for 2 years straight. 2 years straight. Every single day. I was actually upset that it was weekend because I could not do something. I was upset. I was bored. Yes, okay, I was looking at trading videos on YouTube and so on and so on, but I was so busy. I wanted to perform. I wanted to test right now. So every time when it was weekend, I was like, oh no, it's weekend. it's weekend. That's so annoying. Like
I don't.
completely different life. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think we have to go through this in order to get somewhere. But I do believe that a community is where it's all about here. I do believe that with a community you can grow, and not just as a trader. And I know a lot of traders that say, yeah, but I'm already profitable, I'm already very good. Still, you always pick something up from somebody. I still, every single day, pick something up from somebody, right? Where he said, oh yeah, okay, I never thought about this from this angle and this angle. And you keep expanding and expanding and expanding from there. So you constantly get feedback for your efforts right here. Doesn't matter if you're profitable for a long time or not. So this is the beautiful thing here, and I think that this is why I wanted to build this community out here, and yeah, this is what we're doing.
And I think that more you hang out with people that are doing the same thing you're doing, more you're gonna be able to develop yourself and share ideas. And because if you want to be a trader, you don't want to be around people who are clubbing all the day or clubbing all the time, thinking about spending money and just getting drunk all the time. You want to spend time with people who actually have the same vision, they have the same goal, and they're working in the same road like you. So yeah, that's why communities. That's why we believe that communities are way better than just dropping a course. Okay, take these videos and whatever. We're gonna come together. We're gonna discuss together. We're gonna have. The thing is that also we are giving the people the freedom to talk about anything in our channel, in our Discord.
Mm-hmm.
There is no topic that, I mean, yeah, of course, like porn and things like that, but we can talk about politics, we can talk about girlfriends, we can talk about boyfriends, we can talk about your daughter, your auntie, we can talk about anything.
Yeah.
There is no judgmental, there is no race, there is no language barrier. If you cannot speak too much English, then you find a translator and you can do it.
Yeah.
If you
absolutely.
So it's good. It's really good to have this beautiful place that we have there.
We have news coming in 1 minute. So we're keeping close down on what's happening right here. Let's see if there is actually some volume, if we're actually going to see a reaction. Very, very curious. But we are at an area of supply right now, $40. So this could be a maker or a breaker right here. So let's see how we react from here. I think it's not going to take that long anymore. 20, 30 seconds here before news comes out.
I see, I don't know. It's hard to define what gold is doing right now. Oh.
Okay, negative. Negative.
Yeah, there you go. We're going down.
Very interesting. Wow, that's very interesting. That's good for gold. That's good for gold here.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah. Gold is steady. I am afraid of those when the price action freeze. That's because what's gonna happen next is just
yeah. Exactly. This is what we're waiting for. But okay, this is interesting. So this is actually bearish for the dollar here.
Yes.
So that is very interesting right now. All right, we're gonna come down first.
We go in the Discord. Beautiful debate about the breaking of the low of previous lows in gold.
Yeah. Johnny says your community is a unique one for sure. I've been in a few. Garby Larby says, yeah, it's hard to find someone in your community or circle of friends who trade too. They think you're crazy.
Yes,
100%.
This is when you understand you're on the right track. When people doesn't understand what you're doing, and people are saying like you're crazy, this is when you are in the right track because you're so connected to your own dreams that only you can see your path.
Yeah,
that's actually beautiful.
Okay, gold making a move right now, potentially here. Let's go to gold real quick. Okay, because I want to discuss what's happening here. Because we have been consolidating right now in that particular level here. At this particular moment, we are still in that zone. We have been respected again in this area of demand right now. We have created that higher high, and we are still above that area. This is very interesting right here. And I do see that there is more and more liquidity built up above this range right here. So overall, with that news coming out for the dollar right now, it looking quite looking decent right there. Looking decent, I have to say, for gold right now.
I would love to see a confirmation to the upside at 16.25.22. Because that's the 15-minute time frame. That's the previous high that the market have made. So I would love to see the order flow of the bearish being broken to the upside.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna go back to scalping after this as well. But I just quickly want to go over this as well because I think it is quite important to right now discuss exactly what will happen with the dollar. Because we are at a crucial area of supply here. We are at a crucial zone. Coming back up all the way from this break of structure to the downside here. Or the change of character on the daily that we have seen here. Coming back up right now towards this area. So with that negative news coming out, I do think it's quite interesting that we're witnessing something like this here. And that is, of course, or it tends to be bullish for gold here. So we just need to see if we can break that high, which we are doing at any given moment right here. We're coming up right now.
Do you see in 15-minute time frame the double top that relative equal lows that we created on Dixie at 12.45.10?
The dollar index?
Yes.
12.45, 112.45. Sorry.
No, 112.45.10. There is a double. There is 2 weeks there creating equal lows there.
On what time frame are you looking here?
15-minute time frame.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's actually good that we're coming down here for the dollar right now. I think it's very, very good for us. And I think it's going to benefit us, especially later today, or later on the stream, or actually right now, coming into the stream here. I do think it's going to benefit us potentially.
We have breaking order in index. We have breaking order block at 111.87.05. In that fair value gap, if you look to the left, you have a weak and bearish order block.
Yeah.
That is a breaker order block right now because the price action created a fair value gap there. So be aware of the reaction to that level if the price comes down there.
Yeah.
It's really interesting about the price action. I'm in love with price action.
Oh, absolutely, my man. It's the best thing. It's the best thing here.
Best indicator in the market, yeah.
Okay, gold is going up here for sure. Beautiful reaction so far.
I like it.
Let's break these highs here. Let's break the 1625. That's a very, very good indication right now. We know that already. We're bearish for gold on the 4-hourly, at least. Supply is still in control here. But we have to acknowledge as well that we're still at that particular zone right here at a strong area of demand on the weekly. We are still at that zone here. So, yeah, we do have to take that into consideration. I just see that as a crucial zone here. But, no, let's see tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the big day again. Tomorrow will be the day where we know pretty much what the event or how gold will actually play out here with the weekly closure.
Do you see the price action cycle getting close? That's why I think we're gonna have a reaction to the downside in Dixie because there is a price action cycle getting close.
Let's see if we can put some music on real quick. Let's have a look at the price action cycle here. Yeah, it's looking it's definitely looking like it wants to come down here. But if you look on the 4-hourly, this is the cycle you're talking about, correct? Mm-hmm. This one right there.
Yeah.
You mean this particular zone? At 108.285 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the sell to buy. And inside the price action to the top before the double top, we are inside the buy to sell, and we came back to it, and this is where we are right now, and we're just rejecting that.
I'm gonna ask the guys a question here. I'm gonna set up a poll right now. Guys, what do you think about the dollar index right now? Do you think we're gonna come down, or do you think we're gonna come up?
Interesting.
Vote, the poll is up here. I'm very curious to your response. We're gonna move forward with the scalping in a second here, guys. I just wanted to quickly go over this news here and see how it turns out. We're gonna continue our scalping very soon.
I like Jashank saying it's like he said, like, nothing today, tomorrow. I like that mentality.
Nothing today, tomorrow. Consolidation today, tomorrow, making a big move here. Manipulation in process. Yes, there's a lot of manipulation going on right now. We should be very careful. Also, if you lose one more scalping setup here, we are out for today in terms of scalping. That's the rule we have.
Yeah,
it's the best security layer you can have for yourself as well. Okay, we have 62 votes so far. Let's see if we can get more votes here. Guys, if you're watching right now, smash the button here. What do you think about the dollar index? Coming down or moving up right now? Federari says, I think tomorrow will set the pace to the end of the year. Vanda says, I think it will go down because it's overextended without even minimal retracement.
Like exhausted precision.
There we go. Trading Amp says, just inducing people to go probably short to then move price up. That's a good point. Gary Larby says, I see a bull flag. Oliver says, fair value gap is a powerful tool, especially when it's about 50% of the OB.
Just crazy, like how.
Early Bake says NFP tomorrow, range for today.
It might be true.
I do agree on that. I think right now we're consolidating massively here. We need to wait for something to play out right now.
Yeah,
I agree. I would just say in general, guys, be very careful with trading today. Just be very careful right now with continuing the trading here, because we're preparing for tomorrow. The FOMC is just behind us. Massive manipulation or massive volume increase yesterday as well. So you're right in between two very, very important days here. So of course we cannot we have to accept a certain market right now.
really interesting how they're moving the market, taking out people.
Yeah. Okay, we got 107 votes. 64% says coming down. 36% says coming up.
Interesting.
That's a very interesting one, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I already bet for going down. So like.
Yeah.
Today is warm up in the backstage. Tomorrow will be the show time. Yeah, I agree. 20K Jenny said 300 viewers, but only 130 likes. Show some love to these guys, boys. Yeah.
I think we're almost at our 100th stream. We're coming very close here. 100 live stream. I need to check exactly how far we at right now, but we're coming very close here. And we started 4 months ago, 3.5 months ago, 4 months ago almost right now.
So almost every day.
Well, the end of July, so like, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, let's go. Let's go back in the charts. Are you any setups? You are only trading gold right now, right? I know that. You are still in your position, like you mentioned before, or?
Oh, I closed it.
You close your position.
I closed it. Because the thing is that I'm a scalper, and I need to train my nerves for long-term trading, and it's a process. Like.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm pushing myself. That's what I'm trying to do.
What do you guys think of our man Joelle, by the way? Do you guys like it? I know today is a little bit of a in-between day. You can tell it in the charts as well. So we try to bring some positive vibes into our stream here. So I was like, this is the perfect guy for it. Right there. So let me know what you guys think. Should we get him more on?
Whatever you guys say is going to be, just answer with honesty. I take everything.
Jamie says 100%. Arshid says I liked it. Best friend says amazing. Kevin says love it, love him. Pearly Bake says good lad. Dominic says he's a 10 out of 10. We need more of him. Yeah. Man.
Thank you so much.
Nice. That's what I wanted to hear, guys. Fantastic. Yes, you can take over the game, bro.
I am not. I will never gonna take over the game. My game is in the Discord.
That's it, guys. Somebody asked me about the broker I'm using. I'm using BlueBerryMarkets as well. Bro, how many brokers have approached us?
What I have seen is like more than 30 or 40.
It's absolutely incredible how many brokers have approached us right here. It's
but the thing, they approach us with the mentality to make money over the people. We hate that kind of thing.
Yeah.
No,
that's how it is. So we are working with BlueBerryMarkets, by far one of the best so far I've seen in terms of the server response. I think that's very, very important. I think a lot of experienced traders know exactly what I'm talking about. It's very, very important that your trades are getting executed very fast and that there are no delays whatsoever. That's why I choose BlueBerryMarkets. There are many more brokers with relatively good spreads like them, but I think slippage is something that has been super underrated. And I think therefore it's super important as well. So if you are interested in BlueBerryMarkets, we have an offer as well. If you are already in the Discord, by the way, let's see if I can find it right here. If you are in the Discord and you want to join BlueBerryMarkets, then you can actually get your first time feedback right here. You can get your feedback and to see what we can do. Oh, let me check. I need to do something here. There we go.
You see the manipulation? Actually, gold is building a bullish order block down there. It's just crazy, but a massive one to have actually space to manipulate the price. I will stay from the market away. I will stay away from the market, honestly.
At this particular moment, yes, I do agree. I do think so. Okay, so if you guys want to join, links in the description right here. This is the broker I'm also using for the scalping setups here. All right. So gold right now is potentially coming up here. I mean, it's holding relatively well at this particular moment here. I do like what I see here. What about you? It's very, very choppy, but we have not broken these highs yet.
No, yeah, like they are creating a range where they can manipulate like small accounts down there. By the way, I think that we have in the Discord some a new like integrant that is called Derosnek, which is a videographer who work in LA.
Yeah.
And she is willing to just like go trading to just can afford her independent films. I'm really proud of her taking the decision of coming to trade, and especially to our channel, to just she can afford their videos. So we're gonna do anything in our power to help. She have been working in Hollywood and things like that. So like, welcome to our Discord now channel.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. What's her name? What's her name?
Her name is Derosnek.
Okay. All right. By the way, I'm not sure if you were watching. My man Justin Rundle. Let me know if you're in the chat, my man. But if you're watching, I read your message also on Instagram and on Discord right now, and I will come back to you after the live stream here, because you sent me a very, very beautiful message about, you know, yeah. I think it's not important to share in on YouTube here live. Not appropriate, but beautiful. I will come back to you. We'll come back to you as soon as possible.
Whatever we have to do to help anybody, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be here. That's the main reason for being here.
Oops, says Lorenzo. I would like it to fall, but it's just my emotions thinking for me. When I see the chart in the weekly, the mitigation, it shows with more possibilities that we are still in bullish.
In where?
On the weekly, for the dollar index, I think. I think he's in the dollar index right there. Jack says, I'm in your Discord, entered yesterday, but I don't know what to do there.
Okay. I already know. Josh, I will lead you through it. That's my responsibility. In a few minutes, if you're still there, in a few minutes, I'm gonna go back to you and let you know. I mean, you actually came in the right man in the right moment, because we're gonna change it to a better place right now. So like, I'm gonna lead you today, so you know what to do, and then when we make the new structure, I will guide you through it. Don't worry.
Yeah, she's just in time. She's just in time here. So that's true. He's right, by the way. MZ, going back to your question here. You were talking about the dollar index, and I do see what you see. Indeed, we are still right there. We are still creating some bullish momentum where we have actually been mitigating from this particular zone right now. But yes, it's very, very important to see how November will close here. This particular month is going to be the most important month of the year. More important than December right here. I think this is going to determine exactly what we're looking for, because December we have Christmas coming along. We're gonna see a lot of scenarios where there is a lot of less volume in the market in December. I think this is the end of the month where it's gonna get very, very volatile right now. But I do believe also, and this is just from previous experience here, is when the dollar is making a rapid move at the beginning of the year all year long, or any particular chart, they're trying to pull it back at the end of the year. They're trying to reverse at least price a little bit, coming back down into the new year, or coming into January. And this is what we've seen on the lower time frame right now. We have created that particular move right here, but it's not. It's definitely still. We definitely still can. Sorry, this should be a chuck here. It's definitely still possible that we are gonna break it and we're gonna take out these equal highs here. So that's definitely the case here. But I do believe it's gonna become very hard for the dollar right now at this particular moment to push price up that aggressive. Another reason that we can take consideration is also the interest rates, right? And I'm not talking about the interest rates of the dollar. I'm talking about interest rates of other particular currencies right now that are massively increasing their interest rates at this particular moment as well. We're talking about the euro. We're talking about the British pound. We're talking about all these other currencies right now, where the United States was front running at first. Right now, you see a lot of countries and continents stepping up here, trying to get pretty much the power back, or at least take the power back from the dollar here, because of the devaluation of their own currency.
Yeah. Shout out to May, the YouTube moderator. Shout out to her.
Oh man, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So I'm gonna continue here. We're gonna look at some setups here as well. Let's see what we can find in the meantime.
Okay, let's gonna go for it. Yeah. I mean, Dixie. Actually, the zone that I have marked for reversal in Dixie is at 116.49. That's the zone that I have marked.
Mm-hmm.
In case the market wanted to do crazy stuff. But when it comes to right now, I will be really cautious about I would like to see a reaction at the level in 1409.
Right.
Just right above the double top to the upside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And of course the cycle to the downside. Yeah. Really tasty. Juicy. Yeah. What do you think?
In regards to gold right now?
No, Dixie.
Oh, the dollar index, yes. So yeah, right now we're making a move here. We definitely are coming down at this particular moment right now. So it is definitely happening right now at this particular moment here. We're definitely seeing the dollar slowly creeping, expanding, coming out of that zone, creating a lower low right now on the 5 minute here. So yes, let's see how this develops. I think that it's looking, yeah, I have to say, it looks like the majority of people here, in this case right now, we're right. We're coming down here. And you see actually that we have created a lower low. But you see that order block also before. We broke down on the 5 minute here.
Yes. Let me see. In gold or in Dixie?
In the dollar index right now.
Do we just make shock here? Wait. Interesting. Yeah, I saw the other block. Yeah, we just break one other block there.
151 votes so far. It's coming a little bit closer right now, but it's still 62% says coming down, and 38% of you guys are saying going up. Vishal says you both explain how to take trades for beginners. Yes, absolutely, my man. Absolutely. This is what we're doing. Yeah, today we were talking a little bit, but normally we are definitely focusing on taking setups here. We're kind of celebrating a little bit. Well, we're not in terms of results today, but in terms of our total trades done in the last 5 weeks. We have done almost 100 trades right now. We have one more trade to go with one particular strategy that we have been testing out here. And so far, it seems to be an amazing strategy, working very well in the right, and this is something that I could acknowledge as well, in the right market conditions. So this includes definitely volume.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we're coming back down, my man. We're coming back down here.
I would love to see the reaction to that other block that we are in already in a 5 minute time frame. If we break that, then to the other one, which is a run-based run to the upside.
You mean this one right here?
Yeah.
Tapping into that zone, coming back up, tapping into that zone, and then sell from there.
Yeah. This is the beauty of this, that when you are patient to follow price action and see the reaction to different key levels, then you are giving yourself the opportunity to take decisions, important and strong decisions in the market.
Yeah. So gold has broken the highs here, which is very interesting right now. This is looking very good.
Yeah.
This is very clear.
That's the beautiful thing about this, that we're seeing this live, that when you see equal highs or equal lows, the market at one point or another, the market is going to get to those kids to make a liquidity swipe or make a full break to that level. So you can actually use that level as a target when you see the price action having a reaction towards them. But in this case, make a lot of manipulation because they knew that they're gonna reach this place. It's obvious. They know how we trade, and you want to take some people out before get there.
Yeah, absolutely. I do agree here, and you see clearly that this area of demand was a strong area of demand right now, right? We saw that lower low getting created, we saw that higher high getting created, then we came back down. But while we're coming down, we're building liquidity here as well. A beautiful trend as well on the upside. So this was indeed a beautiful zone. I do like it, and this is where we came from right now. We created another higher high right now. If we take it a little bit out here and we zoom out a little bit, or we zoom actually in, we go to the 3-minute chart right now. You can see clearly that we have another zone here, which is the 3-minute area of demand. We came out, we tapped into that zone here, and now we're coming up again. So indeed, it's looking very, very good. It looks like we have a lot of support right now at this specific range here, and it definitely concludes also in combination with the dollar index right now, breaking these lows, coming back down, tapping into that particular zone. So overall, I do like it. However, I do want to see more of a retracement for the dollar right now, one more time, to completely, tap into that zone here that we have been spotting on the 5-minute, testing that range, and then selling off from there. That's, in my opinion, a confirmation that we're looking for right here in order to be sure. But overall, I do like it. I really do like it. I still have my position for gold, by the way.
There is a person who is called Bishai Kadam that is asking which indicator do you refer to use for beginners when trading price action. There is no better indicator for a beginner than price action. It's hard to learn it. It's gonna take you some time.
Yeah.
But I will advise you, if you really want to become successful, that get as much knowledge as you can about price action, and then use indicators to have confirmation of what you already see with your naked eye within the price.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. I think that indicators are optional and not necessary in order to become a successful trader. And I think it's important to not focus too much on indicators at the beginning rather than later on. So like when you start trading, I think it's very, very important that you can just look at the chart and, get good from there. Because I know exactly the mindset there. And this is exactly where I was, Vishal, a couple years ago. And I recognize myself in you here. I was looking for that particular golden indicator that gave me that perfect, I was like, I need that particular indicator. And then I know exactly what's going to happen here. Then I'm going to be a profitable trader. But it's actually the other way around. So if you understand the chart very well, you understand this market structure, the market cycle, from the higher time frame buys to the lower time frame buys, and you connect all the dots here because it's a fractal market, and then have an indicator as an optional tool, it can be very, very beneficial.
This is how much freedom we have in our Discord, in this channel also. Do you know Lorenzo, who is Samuel in our Discord?
Absolutely,
He is actually mixing your strategy, your scalping strategy, with trend lines and SMC, and he's killing it.
Yeah. On the higher time frame, you mean? On the higher time frame.
Doing it in every time frame. I'm really surprised how he have developed this thing for himself, right? That is actually working for him. He have been killing it.
Okay, so what is he looking for? He's looking for the same thing, but then on the 1 hour.
Yeah, he put the put the liquidity line.
Yeah.
But he called it trend line. So he said like, no, well, the liquidity trend line.
Okay.
And then he looked on top of the liquidity trend line when it's gonna break the first one if it's a shock to the downside, and then he entered in the retracement. It's just crazy. Like how people are so creative.
That's beautiful, man, and that's the beautiful thing about trading here. Look at the eurjpy here, by the way. This is a beautiful expansion here that we can potentially... let's see if we can break that high here. This could be the one if we align here with the dollar. Let's see if this could be a nice setup. We need to create a lower high. We need to create a lower high first in order for us to give us a really good risk to reward here. This is just what we are looking for right now. A little bit of a lower high.
Okay.
Sati says indicators are not flexible. It depends. It depends what indicator, right? You have indeed what you just said, lagging indicators, but you have indicators that give signals, right? There's so many different indicators that you can use here. So I wanted to see a lower high here, and the reason why I wanted to see a lower high is because you have to put your stop loss right there, and otherwise we have to put our take profit right here, around about this zone here, and we have this particular zone. So I just wanted to create a lower high so I could potentially create a pretty much a higher lot size, and then the same risk to reward, but a little bit tighter. But overall, I do like what I see here now. I do like the volume in the market. I think it's coming, looking better. It's looking better. Let's look at some scalping setups, my man. In the meantime, guys, if you guys have any questions for our man, Joelle, then feel free to ask him anything. He has been through it all. I can tell you that. So
100%. The only thing I can promise is I'm gonna be completely honest.
That's beautiful. That's exactly what they want to see here.
I know people are wondering what is this, and this is just my because I stopped smoking, so this is my nicotine just to
good
keep my lungs clean.
Okay, we have Visual says, sir, one more. Yeah, Visual says, how can I use an order block?
How can you use the order block?
Yeah.
Is that the question, or
that's it? That's his question. Yes. Yeah.
Well, you can depend in the high in the time frame that you're seeing the order block.
Yeah.
And how many and if it's valid or not. You need to have a validation for the order block. You can use it as a reverse.
There we go.
You use it as reverse.
Yeah.
For long or short time, depending on the trend. If you're content trading or if you are trading reversals, I always use order blocks as reversal point.
Banda says, check my Discord. Oh no, guys, please look at my analysis. New Zealand dollar against the Japanese yen, which I sent in Discord.
I'm looking at it right now.
Let's have a look at it, my man. Thank you for sharing, my man. I appreciate that. Okay. I think this is on a 45-minute. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that's the is interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
86.37.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, you look at this particular zone here, I think. Let me see. Right about this zone here, if I'm correct. Yes, you've created a lower low. Let's go to the daily here. You mitigated it to that zone. You created a lower low. You're coming back down potentially right here. You mitigated to that zone here. The rejection is very clear. We have created a pretty much what I want to see, bro. First, to be honest, in order for this to make it valid, is I want to come at least under the zone here. Under this particular level here. I want to take out this area of consolidation here first, because I think there is a lot of volume or a lot of orders were placed in this particular level here. And I do think that there is still more downside potential there if you do not break it. All right, or more upside potential there if you do not break it right here.
I send you a text message, Lorenzo, in your DM.
Yeah.
So you see what I see.
There we go.
You need to be aware if you take that chart and you put it in the 4-hour time frame, you will see a push, a rally down, base rally down. And in that rally down, you have that breakout order block. So it's an interesting area to see the reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go over. I'm gonna make a video for you guys talking about order blocks as well. Breaker blocks here. This is actually the first video I'm gonna release, educational wise. Back again. Very, very important. I do think it's extremely important right now as well. During these times here. What do you think?
Yeah, 100%. Like, because the market is evolving, and we want to make sure that we don't lose the supply and demand zone.
Yeah.
So because that is an issue that I have seen in people that are trading supply and demand, and sometimes they just stay in one place waiting for the demand or like the supply get hit.
Yeah.
And they stay out open waiting for the price action, and the price action never get there. And
Yeah.
we want to explain to people what is the reason.
Mm-hmm.
And be aware of the reaction to that actually order block so they can take action over that then.
Yeah, I agree. I think breaker blocks are more and more relevant right now as well. As I see, we're seeing kind of a transition happening here. I personally still love regular OBs and stuff, while the breakers are something that you should definitely take in consideration every single time you look at a chart. Because if you don't focus on it, you don't see it, right? That's the thing with breaker blocks here. So that's definitely the truth. So great question indeed. David Montoya says, Lorenzo, I think it would be interesting if you allow someone from Discord to join your live videos once in a while to analyze with you. It's a way to teach the community even more. I completely agree. That's why, this is what we're doing here right now. Absolutely, I agree. We should do this more on a regular basis. Getting more people in our, in our career.
Yeah, and actually bring the people who are developing in the Discord to here. It doesn't have to be only me. We can bring people who actually have come into the Discord without knowing nothing about trading, and now they can actually read the charts.
Yeah,
you guys can see the evolution of the work that we're doing inside the Discord.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it's super important to bring some more perspective in here. And that's always good. It can never go wrong, right? So, absolutely.
I have a rule of a philosophy in my life and I apply that into the Discord. That's why I don't see break even as a failure. I see it as always winning, because you have something to analyze and grow from there.
Yeah.
So in our Discord, we don't see failure in any way. There is no failure, always learning.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, let's see if you can find one more trade, my man. That would be fantastic. And the reason why is because this will be our 100th trade, guys. A 100th trade here. That's exactly what we were waiting for. I mean, it's not completely there yet. I mean, I would love to see, 100 trades with a climax, right? Either win or lose. So excluding the break even here. But in that essence, We have done 100 live trades right here with one particular strategy.
Euro GBP is looking good to the scalping there. What do you think?
Yeah, I've been looking at it for a while, actually, indeed. This is on the 5 minute, correct?
Because it just took liquidity to the upside. So make a liquidity swipe there.
Yeah.
And then now it's moving down. And we have a fair bit of gap down with a breakout order block.
Yeah, absolutely. And we created new highs as well, so we can break that zone. Yeah, I do like it, bro.
Audi card is so choppy.
Which one? Australian dollar, Canadian dollar?
Yeah, so choppy. I would stay away from that.
Yeah. Guys, one more trade to go. 100 trades done. I'm very happy because this was my goal, and I love to reach goals here. This is how we move forward in life. Setting goals, trying to achieve them. So 100 trades done with this particular strategy here. Then we're gonna create a. I'm gonna create, or at least I want to create a summary of all the trades, pretty much. That we have been doing in the live streams. Cut out all the clips, putting it together here. And then showing that and adding that on towards that strategy that we have been talking about in one video here.
100%. Have you seen US 30? The liquidity building to the upside here? In 1 minute time frame?
Yes, equal highs there. Yeah.
Do you think that this will be a good trade to the upside?
Do you see any order blocks, balances from any order blocks above that range or underneath that zone?
Let me see to the backside. Hold on, high time frame.
Jax SH says, "What is BE in the scalping scoreboard?"
BE breaking even.
Break even.
We create equal lows. We create equal lows. No.
Jax SH says also, "Can I add him in Discord?" Yeah, she's new. She wanted to. She wants you to look around here.
Like what?
JX says, "What is that?" Yeah, that is break even means that if you are in a trade and you exit your position on break even, so you don't lose and you don't win.
So but there is when you're trading Lorenzo's strategy, I will never go. I have been going to break even, and I have lost really little. But when you're trading like long term trade, like you're aiming for like 100 pips, 60 pips, you need to go to break even. At the meantime, you take the previous. If you're buying, and you make a change of character to the upside, and then that change of character break the previous high, then that is when you can actually go to break even, and you will have mainly like 98% free risk trade, and then you're taking away the stress of if it come down, you're gonna lose some money.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the inputs of the people here. Like they actually like the comments are like Audi card. And
oh,
absolutely,
absolutely. We have the best community. I have to be honest here. Like the people in the community here are so active and talking every single day. And I expected things to die out a little bit, right? Like normally happens here, but
here in Finland is 4 o'clock. It's already dark.
That code says basically have a 63% of win rate of scalping. I think it's a little bit higher if you, I think it's a little bit higher. I need to see that. We need to see what it is.
I see a 75.
If you calculate the break evens trades, the 13 trades as a loss, then yeah. Let me put a calculator here. Let's see if you can find a calculator. Tarek says maybe do an extra 15 trades to calculate the win per... Yes, exactly. In the end, we're going to do 100 trades without the break-even part. That's for sure. 64 wins, 23 losses. 87 trades. 73.5%. If we calculate the 13 break-even included, then it's a 65%.
JC, Lorenzo, what do you think about gold, brother? I am from 1618, but you're selling about what? Let me see. I will. What is your target? Actually, you need to see if you break that high. Otherwise, your stop loss should be 1625 right now to secure whatever you have been cashing out. If you have been since 1618, just go take your stop loss to 1623.08 and hold there to see. And if you break this high, I mean, if you break 1628.28, then you go a little bit higher. Stop. Keep trailing your stop loss to the upside with 25 pips away from the current price action, and you will be good. But if you ask me, I will take profit right now, because I mean it's a crazy week.
Absolutely.
You already have 85 pips. That's really good profit. So take it home with you, bro. That's what I would say to you. Because you can get that you have liquidity built to the downside also.
I do like the volume right now in the market here. I do like it. By the way, we are in a gold trade already for since 1621.
You have been.
We are in a gold trade since 1621.27 here.
Yeah, if the volume, I mean, I don't know too much about volume. You know more than me about that. But then if the volume is good, I will be targeting 1631. There is a fair value gap there.
Yeah.
If you see it in the time frame with the breakout block.
We're up 2 grand right now. Yeah, let's see how it develops here. My stop loss on break even already. It's a risk-free trade here.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna risk anything more or less here. I'm really gonna make sure that we're not losing here in this case, in this type of in these market situations here when you're in profit. Just try to play it safe here.
Yeah, yeah. If you make 85 pips, guys, come on, take it home. That's a good trade for the day.
While we're keeping gold, guys, while we're holding gold here, let's yeah, we're looking for some setups as well, some scalping setups right now. I like the volume. I do like the volume that's coming into play right now. I really do like what we're seeing here.
I will hold with you then.
Tarek says, who's that guy on the top right? I like him. Should get him more on live streams. 100%. 100%. Let's do it. Sounds good.
Quick.
Ned Flambeck says, quick question. I have looked back on my trades for 2022 and I looked at all the break-even trades. 80% of them would have hit TP if I never moved it to break-even. This means I would have made more profit. That's a very good that's a very good question, my man. Look at the data. So if you are sure that it's 80% of your trades eventually went to take profit, then then keep it open, right? The data is telling you something different here. My data is telling me the opposite, right? So if I didn't do that, then I would pretty much lose more money, right? Overall. So indeed, it's all about the data, and I'm very, very proud of you that you're actually are analyzing your charts very well, and that you can look back at all your trades of 2022. So my hats off to you for that, because this is how you learn. This is how you improve. And if you can state right now, 80% of your trades would have hit TP if you never moved it to break even, then the data is telling you something different. So
I want to add something to that. Like, my question to him will be, when is your trading plan to go to break even? Because if you go to break even when you are like 5 pips ahead or 10 pips ahead and you haven't broke any significant structure to the upside, then of course the price action is going to come back to your entry. But if you allow the market to break a structure to the upside, if you're buying, for example,
yeah,
then you have a confirmation that your order block where you enter is not going to get hit, at least until another structure push the market to the downside.
Yeah.
So that's the question. Like 80% is a really high break-even rate. So you need to see when you are actually taking the decision to go to break even.
Yeah.
Running out of coffee.
It's actually a really good day today. Yes, we're looking for some scalping setups here and there right now. If you see it, we take it live on stream with you guys. We are in a gold trade since 16/21/27. At the same time, I would like to answer you, help you out with all your questions, everything that you have here, because this is exactly what we're here to do for you guys, to make you or help you become a better trader. Everything that you would like to ask us. I am ready to help you out here. Joelle is ready to help you out. And when I cannot answer you a question, then Joelle probably can, and the other way around as well. So we're here, we're ready.
For everything, we're always ready.
Yes. In the meantime, we're looking for scalping setups. We need to look for expansion.
I'm still looking at eurjpy, see what's going on there. I'm waiting for the break of the low at 0.87. Then I can go in.
Yeah. The beautiful thing about gold is because you're in a profitable situation right now, I could potentially hedge a little bit, because we have created a massive higher high here. And if we are coming down right now, and if we're seeing it coming down and breaking some of these lows here, I could take a small scalping trade as well against my other trade. This could be very good.
Yeah, to 1626.
Yeah.
You need to teach me a little bit more about hedging. I don't know how to do that too much.
Yeah, this is something that we're definitely going to go over with. I think it's very, very important also to mention, indeed. Absolutely. Let's wait for the dollar as well to come up potentially. For gold to come down here, this could be another tool here. Let's see how this reacts.
Dixie react to that level really good.
I think also we have some resistance right now as well for gold at the same time. We're tapping into this area of supply here right now.
Yeah.
So that's why it could be good here to short right now, potentially to take another small trade here for gold, if we break at these lows right there. Jamie says, I do not understand the benefits of hedging. I will go over it in a second, my man. You will understand it, absolutely.
gbpjpy.
It could be very, very beneficial. Oh, we're still making moves. We're still making moves. Man, our gold position is doing well here.
Oh, it's pumping up. You're right about the volume.
There we go. Invalidated for now. So the way it works, Jamie, I'm gonna go over it real quick. Let's say, like, I'm right now in a gold position right here. Okay, I've entered right there at this particular zone right here. It's on the lower time frames. But let's say you are here. You are in profit right now. And let's say I am trading right now with 3 lots, right? So let's say I'm trading with 3 lots here, and I see right now a strong area of supply coming into play here. And that could be potentially this particular zone here, right? I do believe that the higher time frame gives me a better indication of more potential to the upside. But I also don't want to close my position, right? So this is what we're seeing here. Let's say I'm in a position right now with 3 lots and I'm there and I'm exactly at this zone and I see it's holding and it's trying to potentially come back down. But I believe in the long term, right now in the mid term, my position is so good that I do not want to close my position, but I want to keep my position open. What do I do? Well, what I most of the time do here is when I see that area of supply, I tend to open and I need to see a reaction on the 1 minute or the lower time frame, like a shock on the lower time frame and so on. I tend to open a 1.5 lot. My main position is now 3 lots. A 1.5 lot short. Okay? So I'm longing 3 lots. 1.5 lots short. Why do I do that? Well, if I come down right now and I come all the way down to my position, this position is on break even, by the way, and I come all the way down right here, right? Then I at least have my 1.5 lot trade still open and I still make profit. Okay? I can close it here or I can wait for more confirmation. Maybe it's a fake out and we're gonna come further down right there, right? So now I have a short open. If I break this zone eventually, right? Let's say it comes down and it then goes up and I have my hedge here. I put my stop loss above that area of supply. So now, at this particular moment, okay, yes, I made a slight loss here, but my overall position of 3 lots rather than 1.5 lots is still bigger. So yes, I make in that particular move from here to here maybe 50% less profit, but profit is profit and I'm still in my long position. So this is the way I approach it sometimes, and this is the way I manage my risk. Sometimes when I see a significant range or an area of supply coming into play, in this case, I tend to open a hedge short with the 50% of my lot size. If it goes up, I still make more money because my 3 lots are bigger than the 1.5 lots that I opened. If it comes down, I still make money because my stop loss is on break even, but I still make money from my other position right there. You just need to devalue. You just need to do it. Don't do it with any random area of supply. You need to know exactly, okay, this whole area of consolidation could give us a lot of headache here. This could be very, very important, and this resistance could be very strong here. That's why we come to, that's why we take that stuff in consideration right there.
Do you see the reaction of gold to the breaker order block?
We'll check it out real quick. Yeah.
It's great. Breakers order block, I'm like, yeah.
Oh, we're actually coming down right now. This could be a nice trade setup right now in the short term.
That's what I say to you.
For gold here. It's a little bit too wide in my opinion here. The stop loss is a little bit too wide. It's the same thing here. We need to create some sort of
What about entering from the order block at 29.83. Set up something there. That's another block that had got mitigation already. If we break that, we're creating shock to the downside in 1 minute time frame.
Mm-hmm. Our gold looks like it wants to come down here. So potentially trade setup can come into play here. There
you go.
Not yet, not yet.
Yeah, one of the things of shock is that you need to see shock being broke, the levels being broke with the with the body of the candle.
Yeah.
That's a really thing to be aware of.
What we want to see right now is a lower high getting created. A lower high is what we're looking for. This stop loss is way too big here. Because we need to put our take profit maximum there, and then we would have a 0.6 risk to reward. That's not something that we can trade here. Kevin says, have you ever combined the liquidity for volume gap scalping hybrid strategy with your hedging strategy on the 1 minute time frame? That's a very good question. I have not. I have not.
What is TFF?
That's a very good question, my man. Which is TFF? What do you mean with that, my man?
That's what I'm asking. What is that?
Time frame?
Time frame.
Maybe time frame. Okay, this could be a good trade. This could be a good trade here. Let's see if I do like this lower high here right now. Now it makes sense.
I enter at 29.76 with the stop loss at the top.
Ah, with the stop loss at the top, yeah.
See, I took the auto block and I reduced my stop loss with the same target. So I span the target and profit loss for today. I know this is in the Discord. Whoa, man! One of the guys in the Discord, Luke, he just make 2.23% today on his account in the Discord.
Right. I think I like it. I do like what I see as well at the dollar right now. So this could be a nice potential. This is a nice zone here, yeah.
People in the Discord are doing really well, bro. I'm really proud of them.
Absolutely.
Because they're putting also a lot of effort to learn and their hard work. Because we can do whatever we can, but if you don't put your own effort and your own dedication, it would be for nothing. So, but they're actually doing a lot of self-research and, I like it.
Absolutely.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, we're in position here. So we are in a long and in a short right now at the same time.
May, thank you so much. May, you're completely right. Thank you for that. Thanks to Lorenzo, he built this for us.
May is absolutely a real legend here. Jamie as well, by the way. Jamie as well. Jamie and May are both.
Alwin Meneses, can anyone join your Discord? But Lorenzo,
Links in description. Yes.
Actually, we have an event today at I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do another event today. Like I'm gonna create it right now for Tuesday market manipulation review.
Snoop says, why you're in a long that goes against the trend? I will explain you. I will show you in a second here. Peter says, I just found someone who's trading same as you. Same strategy. All right, yeah, send me a message on Instagram or something like that. I would love to know that.
Maybe he already learned it here.
Andre says, is your strategy supply and demand? I have two different strategies. So one is indeed supply and demand. Combination with order flow. Absolutely. That's the higher time frame setups I'm looking for. The higher risk to reward. 1 to 3, 1 to 5, 1 to 7, and so on and so on. And then we have a scalping strategy, which we're testing right now. We are almost at 100 trades. And that is a 1-to-1. Okay, I'm out on break even here. Yeah. For my hedge here. I don't like it.
Yeah, the reaction to the upside was too strong, right?
Now, what you want to see is you want to see that initial reaction. You don't want to see it starting. This is what I said also on the stream. Whenever you are in a trade here, you do not want to see it like going up and down and up and down. 90% of all the winning trades that we took here, from the 64 wins, pretty much 80% of these trades were directly going to the take profit. Pretty much within a couple of minutes, straight away coming down here. So that's why we decided to play that right now. And I changed this later on as well. So it's not that I did that at the beginning. I changed this along the way here. After maybe 70 trades.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I noticed that it's smarter to cut these type of trades straight away. Okay, but bro, that was 100 trades. It was not a profitable trade here. But it was 100 trades then.
You guys talk about the break even.
Yeah. Yeah, I closed my position straight away.
Yeah, my break even is, yeah.
Well, we did it. We did it at least 100 trade. Today is not really the day that we wanted it to be for the last day for our 100 trade testing here. But let's get this going, guys. We did it.
I'm really proud of you, Ben. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if the last one we lost it. I mean, I'm really proud of you because like that win rate. I mean, we had a commitment to the group and then we did it.
We did it, yes. And I wanted to show everyone in the group as well that we can do 100 trades live together. And it's live, right? So you cannot really fool around here. And this is the most important thing, that when I explain a strategy that's based on a scalping strategy, I would love to show you guys exactly, you know, at least the results of it, right? So you can exactly, okay, this is what you can expect here. 100 trades so far. I want to get Jerome in real quick. Do you mind, man?
100%. I need to actually.
No. I mean Uncle Jerome.
Oh, okay. 100%. I love it. I love it when it's printing money.
Yes, all right. Thank you guys so much for all the support for these setups here, these 100 trades here. So far, the end result here of these trades here. I know it's not completely in terms of the win rate. I know that we should not calculate the break even in there, and that if you remove the break even setups, it is not, of course, 100 trades. But right now, at least live what we did here, 64 wins, 23 losses. And 14 break even. We tested this strategy out in tons and tons of different market conditions. Volatile markets, a lot of volume in the market, no volume in the market. We have tried it out here. And the way this strategy works the best is when there is more volume in the market. So less consolidation here, more volume, more expansion, the better it actually is for us as well. Especially when it's not really that great, is bijvoorbeeld a day like today. And that is exactly when it's in between news manipulation, when we have a lot of news coming out, when price is reflected, when there is a lot of, like, you know, how do you call that, bro? Stubbornness in the market, or a choppy market behavior. This is when the strategy is not working that well. So it's up to you if you're going to try out the strategy here to determine what kind of market condition you have. So what you, for example, could potentially do here is you could say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do like a couple of test trades just to see and feel how the market is behaving. Is it choppy? Is there a lot of volume? Is it really like consolidating, or is it because we have a lot of news around this particular, around our training sessions right there? Very, very important. I think if you can make sure that you are excluding all of these factors right here, such as, you know, removing or trading in the right market conditions, you will definitely increase your win rate potentially even more than what I can show you right now. I do believe that. Because we have made some mistakes. We have traded in market conditions where we potentially could have avoided as well, and so on. But overall, I think this will give you a very nice indication of the potential of this strategy. So from now, what are we going to do? We're still going to continue with our scalping, definitely. We're going to find a more of a better balance between education, regular live trading, by looking for the regular setups, right? We are still, for example, in our goal position right now. I'm talking about these type of setups right here, where we are looking for regular SMC setups, supply and demand, order flow, market cycle, everything comes into play here. And then we're going to also include scalping sessions along the way, just focusing on scalping. Okay? So you can join exactly what you would like to join here. And based on that, you can make a decision for yourself. If you would like to only scalp and join me with scalping, with this strategy, you can join me. But then I can also pick the right sessions out here. I can try to look for the right sessions and look for the right market conditions. And based on that, go for either a scalping session or a regular, SMC setup session as well. So I hope that that will benefit you guys a lot. Do you have anything to add, my man?
I think that one of the most important things that you have add and prove to the people in the community live is that when you are disciplined to your trading plan and your strategy, things light up.
I agree. I completely agree. That's some beautiful words. I think that data is everything. And this is what I always say. Data is everything. So if you can collect the data, you can move forward and stick with your strategy and do not try to change it, right? Because it's not working for you. I was like this at the beginning. I was that kind of guy that did 5 or 6 trades following one strategy. First 2 trades were profitable. The other 4 trades were not. I was like, no, this is not working. This doesn't work. And then I moved on to a new strategy. I have been doing that for a year. For a full year, you have seen me going from strategy to strategy to strategy until I was so angry at myself and so upset that I was like, this is the deepest moment right now in my trading career here, right? Besides the psychology and everything, I need to stick with one strategy right now and don't change a single thing here. 100 trades, 100 trades, and then I know exactly what the data is. And that was the game changer for me. That was what changed the complete game for me. Because from that moment, I saw, hey, I was maybe not profitable in my first 10 trades, my first 20 trades, but over 100 trades, I was profitable. Probability game, all right? Joelle, my man, I think you had some you had something similar as well, right? In that sense.
100%. I mean, at the main time I was trading, I didn't have a strategy. I was just following one buy or sell candle in the market. When I start to learn about like order flow and market structure, things like that, then the light came into play and I understand why the market was moving. So I was actually indecisive of where to enter, where is the supply and demand. When I build my strategy based on swing points, supply and demand, I was like, well, yes, I'm winning more than the other one. And I was changing also to another strategy analysis not to work. Because one of the big mistakes that we make in this enterprise and business of trading is that we think that we need to be perfect, that we want to win all the time, and that is not the mentality of a trader. We need to understand that we need to be ready to lose.
Yeah.
Because that loss is going to take you to a higher place performance into your trading career. Don't take that loss as like, no. And we will lose. So you need to just find some strategy that actually work for you, respect it, and spend time with it so you can modify it into make perfection of it. If you don't trade that for like 3 months, you don't know where you are failing inside that strategy. If it actually doesn't work, because never work, okay, when then you say, okay, I'm going to move to another trading concept, and then I'm going to build a strategy that I understand the most there. But I have seen a lot of people every second week changing a strategy, trying to understand, and people that actually have a strategy that work for them.
Yeah.
And they're already making money, and they have like a really high win rate, changing to another strategy and trying to find the whole strategy that never make you lose. And that is impossible in this business.
Guys, I dare you to follow one particular strategy and do 100 trades. You will see the difference here. Trust me. If you have the discipline to do this, then you will see exactly what I mean here. Even if you're going into a certain losing streak, right? This is where it gets very, very, very hard for you. This is where it's starting to really come down to your discipline. Can you stick with this strategy when you lose 4 or 5 times in a row? That's the question right there.
Yeah, and the existence of like decided to do this, because there is a lot of people that have seen coming into the industry of trading, and just because they don't want to put the hard work to actually sit down with column and say, okay, where I'm failing here, what I'm not understanding here. Let me seek and look where I am doing what I'm not seeing here. They just don't want to, and then I call like Tate. I call them quickers. They want everything easy. Nothing is easy in life. I haven't met any person who is really successful, have a lot of money, and that actually I start the business for the money, and without going and up and down the catastrophe, and actually stick to the plan that I'm going to make this happen.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then this is what it is, right? Because what you can see here, when we look at the scalping scoreboard here for 100 trades right now, we have done this in 5 weeks. 64 wins, 23 losses, 14 break even. I could have lost 23 trades in a row. Right? And then win 64 times in a row. Of course, it's highly unlikely, right? But it's the idea, right? I could lose a lot of trades in the beginning before I started eventually winning all of them, right? So this is the idea here. Try to really get through it. And that's why, because if you don't have the data, why would you risk so much money? Why would you even risk a lot of money? Right? Don't even think about money. Get these 100 trades done. Prove yourself that the results are there. Then start using the regular risk that you actually should be using for these trades. And that's why becoming a profitable trader takes time. Because the testing phase takes time. The testing period of that strategy that you're trying out, that is the thing that takes the most time here.
Yeah, I think it's the same mentality that when you want to have your driver license. You basically don't want to have your driver license because you really want to travel. You want to have your driver license because you want to move fast in the environment that you are in. Mm-hmm. So you're not thinking about traveling around countries in your car. You just want to travel faster and move faster. So that's the mentality in trading.
Yeah.
You don't want to move fast here. You want to move consistently.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Right? I passed that level where I wanted to move fast for a long time ago in trading. I want to move correctly in the right direction, right? Because fast in this business is gonna cost you your wallet, 100%. Yeah. I'm having experience of that.
Absolutely, I completely agree. So yes, I'm gonna close my my goal position right here. I'm very satisfied with the profit. We're gonna close down our position right now.
Shout out to you, bro.
That was a beautiful trade. So even though we lost the scalping setups today, the gold trade was very good.
Actually, you know what I mean. Actually, Bowser and Samuel were the one talking about this trade in the Discord for a long time before it even happened. And I'm happy that you have the same mentality and in order to see the market in the same way they do. Yeah. Because we are all aligned in the same level of watching on the market.
Yeah. David says becoming a demo god before putting in money.
My man, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think a demo account is still fine if you take it serious. If you truly take it serious, because you should definitely understand that whenever you start trading for real money, your brain somehow is acting different, right? You're feeling different emotions. New things are coming into play here. But definitely, my man, it can definitely help you with knowing and understanding a strategy. And that will definitely give you a privilege when eventually trading money. I do agree with that.
I want to mention something that I think that is really important for people to understand about something that a lot of people see it like good, but if you don't do it in the right way, you can really strongly harm yourself. And that it comes to trading view backtesting. And I really want to talk about this because backtesting is not a thing, but you need to understand that when you are backtesting, you are controlling the market.
I'm gonna get a drink, my man. I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay, bro. When you are backtesting in TradingView, you have the control of the market. You can move from one day to another in one minute. You can move to one session to another one and see what's going on. You can actually, right? You don't have the real condition, or at least close to real condition market, live condition market, and that can create to you really bad habits where you don't have any emotional attachment to the process of the market because there is no money in it at the first place. And second, like I said, you can just move to one day or to another. I have been in the position waiting 2 weeks for the price action to reach one level, and that is something that is going to shock you sometimes because you're exposing yourself to a lot of process to get there and emotions to get there. And if you are going, my advice is that if you're going to backtest, you should actually try to emulate as much as you can the condition of live market. Otherwise, you're going to create in your trading mindset some kind of bad habit that when you face live market, for example, you don't have, when you are backtesting, you don't have a spread in the market. So when you are coming back to live and the liquidity kick in and the volatility kick in, and you see the spread getting wide and your equity getting minus, you're freaked out. And those things, you don't have them in backtesting. Yeah, like you, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a really good thing, but you need to try to slow down the market as much as you can, and let the market play. Backtesting is not sitting down in front of trading view and say, well, I'm going to backtesting for half an hour. When you sit down to backtesting, you need to say, okay, today is going to be, for example, Saturday. I'm going to dedicate 4 hours or 5 hours of Saturday to sit down and let the market play. So I can see the liquidity being built. I can see key levels being broken. I can see swing points created, like shock, change of character. I can see the reaction of breaking order blocks. Fair value have been created, and then you can have a sense of how the market create your trading setup. So you're giving yourself the opportunity to allow the market in front of you a little bit more fast than normal, but allowing the market to create your setup so you can actually see how the market behave when it's creating your trading strategy, the trading plan. Yes, Satis Foods, yes. The emotions during the pullbacks, price fluctuation, yes, 100%. When you are in the live market and you see like the pullbacks of an structured price action and the fluctuation of the market, you don't know what to do, and you're already that those are things that you don't have in trading backtesting, because you, like I said, you control what is uncontrollable. So like that's one of the things that we need to be really aware of. Yes, there are 100%, David. There is a lot of people who want to trade every single move of the market, and there are places in the market that are not for trading. And you need to be really good at spotting this price action with time in the market, so you know when you can actually get involved in the market, and when the market is giving you the warning that don't get involved right now because I'm building something for you. That's why I am so in love of price action, and I'm exhorting everybody, if they really want to be good trading, to focus a lot in price action, because the price action is the only language, or the most accurate language, that the market have to talk to you, based on your strategy. So you need to allow the market comes to you. You cannot chase the market, or thinking or building ideas in your head that, okay, the market is going to come here because you think so. Don't trade what you think. Don't trade what you feel. Trade what you have in front of you. Okay, Kevin, bro, how many trades do you take in a day? Do you have a limit? I really don't have a limit, because I always allow the market to give. There is times where I don't trade because the market doesn't create the conditions for my trading plan. I have become really, really disciplined to my trading plan because I already have the confidence that my trading plan works. So if the market doesn't create the conditions for me to enter into the market, I don't. If you ask me for a limit of trades, I don't, because I just allow the market to tell me when to go inside and when to go out. Yes, just see, don't overcomplicate the process. That's also really, really, really important, because sometimes we want to mix so many strategies at the same time. And we want to learn all the strategies at the same time that we get confused. So just create a strategy that is simple and it repeats a lot in the market. For example, swing points, reversal points, which are the same, breaking order blocks, supply and demand. I wouldn't say news, but try to understand the daily cycle, the concept of why one session is build liquidity for the other session, because that's actually the concept of the daily cycle. One session creating the liquidity for another session, and you need to spot where that liquidity have been created, where you are going to be trading based on what the session have been created. So you need to be aware of the most important thing in the market, what the price action is doing, where you are inside the cycle of the market, and then allow the market to create the conditions of your personal trading plan. Otherwise, stay away from the market. It's more than okay that you don't trade one day because the market doesn't create your trading plan. That's more than okay.
Are you still in gold? No, we just exited gold here. We had a beautiful position here. I think we took around a 3-to-1 position on gold. It was actually a little bit more. We exited at.
I'm 1 pip away from taking profit. Come on.
I think we're at a 3-to-1, round about a 3-to-1 here. No, it was actually a.
I'm gonna send you the screen.
No, it was a 5-to-1 trade here. 5-to-1 trade here. 1680 to 82.64.
So you have it there. I send it.
5-to-1 trade setup. Yeah.
I'm gonna close it right now.
We can still look around for some setups right now to play out here. I think tomorrow. What do you think will happen tomorrow, Berman? What do you think in terms of volume, volatility? Would you recommend to trade
No.
anyone, or would you say leave it right here?
No, I'm just gonna say to them, let this week to create key levels that we have created. We have created a swing low so far.
Yeah.
That they haven't yet. We have created a swing low in gold. I'm sorry, guys. That's the only thing I trade. At 1659, we have a swing high at 1641, which is creating order flow to the downside. We have a breaking order block to the upside. So allow the market to create key levels for you. And also, we cannot forget that we have a buy side liquidity at 1669. So far, you have a range to trade, which is really important to also see it in the market. Like, where is my range? So yeah, I will not advise anybody to keep pushing the market. Just wait for the next weekly cycle. And if you want to learn more about weekly cycle, get into the Discord and I'll teach you all the way up.
Oh man, it's absolutely, this week was a little bit of a crazy week as well. I mean, the beginning of the week was very good, but you can see after the FOMC right now and today, it's very, very choppy as well. So be very aware of that. And tomorrow, of course, as well. Be very aware of that as well. Sate says, that's what FOMO does. Makes you want to trade everything. Opportunity chaser. You always think every trade is the one. Or is the one. And will lead you to over leverage. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oop says, we must know how to deal with our losses. They are part of the process. We are seeking wisdom. The wisdom is the foundation it will is the foundation. It will support when we are dealing with large amounts of money. It's no one using the tomato. It's no use knowing that tomato is fruit when you are told to buy fruit for fruit salad. You include tomato. I get your point. I get your point. Absolutely.
You're more than welcome to the Discord, brother.
Guys, also smash that like button. We did 100 trades. We deserve some likes here. And also, this is the first time that actually Joelle is here the whole stream right now. I really enjoy it so far. So give a like for this guy, man.
Thanks to you, bro. Thanks to you.
Anna says, Lorenzo, how are you? How is your strategy going? Anna, my strategy is going very well. Thank you. Today, not perfect, but we had a beautiful 5-hour trade as well on the side. Yeah, we did our 100 trades today, Anna. We did our 100 trades today. We tested out a new strategy, and we finished our results today. So I'm very excited.
I see something really interesting here in that somebody just said. He said, Roger Beat say, podría, I mean, I understand that because I speak Spanish. Can you habilitate a translator for the ones in Brazil so we can actually join? That's something that we need to think about.
Spanish, amigos.
Yeah, that's actually Portuguese, but I understand he's really close. I'm Cuba, by the way.
But you can speak Portuguese?
I understand a lot because they look each other a lot.
Okay.
It's like Italian and Spanish.
Right. Fantastic. Yes, absolutely. I think it's important. I think there are a lot of guys from Brazil as well. I've noticed.
Yeah.
A lot of guys from Brazil, from South Africa.
And now because Brazil is moving to actually Bitcoin, people want to trade.
Martin says Spanish people here.
My respect for Spanish people here also. And my respect for everybody in the world. Come on, guys. We are all beautiful. Mozambique, shout out. Jorge, but you have a Spanish name, Mozambique. Jorge Adolfo. It's like a Spanish name.
Sian says, sir, please do scalping trade using price action.
That's what we're doing.
This is what we're doing, my man.
¿Quién vive en Colombia? David Montoya. The Caribbean is shout out to the Caribbean is here also. Shout out to Holland. People from Holland. Lorenzo is from Holland. He lives in Bali, but he's from Holland.
Yes.
So yeah, I was talking before, Lorenzo, about like backtesting and how we can need to allow the market to set up, to build the setup for us, and because people get really impatient sometimes, and when they see the impulse of the market to one place, they just want to ride in it, and they don't understand that sometimes it's just like a liquidity swipe, or things like that. They want to get into that move and whatever. Guys, we are here to tell you that it's more than okay to let one move go, so you can get the return of the exhaustion of that. It's more than okay. Don't try to just trade everything. It's impossible. You're gonna get tired, mentally tired of it, and you're gonna expose your liquidity to that. You're gonna lose some money. We don't want that.
Yeah.
We really for you. So just let the market to build the change of character, the supplies and demand, the liquidity, which is really important. Mainly, people get caught up in the liquidity build. Allow the liquidity being built and let the price action to break out the liquidity, and then you can ride it.
So in the end, we had 348 votes for the dollar index. 61% of the people said coming down. 40% says moving up. 39%. So it was not that far apart here. It was not that far apart.
I mean, that I mean, I would like in 1 hour time frame, it looked like a Judah swing.
Yeah.
In the 15-minute time frame, you can actually see the change of character. And what I like about that is that we have a rally, we create a base that we can actually rebound from, and we create equal highs to the top. So those are indication of reversal and continuation. No for longer time. This is another thing that you need to be really aware. When you see a swing point in the market and you see a change of character being created, you need to see what is the target of that change of character, because it's not going to go up forever.
Yeah.
So you see that and you enter the trade, the change of character is always going to tell you when to enter and when to go out. It's going to enter the other to the downside, to the up in this case. And where is your previous high? That's your target. Forget about if the price is going to go 100 pips ahead.
Yeah.
You have a setup for 50, 55 pips, for example. And that's your trade. When you enter the trade, you are exposing your liquidity, you're exposing your emotions. The price action hit your target. You say to yourself, I have done an amazing job.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's it.
Kai James has just started learning how to trade. A lot of people are trying to feed me bullshit indicators that just seem incorrect. Any tips on learning SMC?
Price action. Price action.
Yeah.
Like we said before, indicators are not bad. And we are not here to tell you, oh, don't use indicators, they are not bad. No, that's not true. They are just a confirmation of what you can see with your naked eye in the price action. Your main indicator should be the price action, the candles in the market. Okay, I'm going to add, for example, the indicators that I use specifically have to do with timing, like Asia range, that's going to give me the timing of the close and open of the sessions, and market structure indicators it sometimes indicate me the high and the lows, because sometimes I'm just getting lazy. I need to be honest. Yeah, I'm getting lazy on that. But that's it. I have two indicators of timing and price action.
Right.
But we need to understand that there is a lot of who is calling me daylight? Alex, right? Daylight. What you say yesterday? I could avoid a drawdown for the same way. Let me see. I don't see the comment here.
Besides the scalping, of course, we're going to continue with our scalping session as well on a regular basis. But besides that, I'm looking forward to go with you guys back to the SMC draw board again, and also see how we can find some really beautiful setups on the SMC, like the higher risk to reward, the 5 Rs, and so on. So we're going to find a beautiful balance there. Looking forward to that. But hey, I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm gonna do and test out this strategy for you guys 100 times, then we do it. If I'm gonna say that I'm gonna do a 24-hour live stream, then I do it. Whatever is necessary here, we have to keep our word here.
100%.
Okay, we're gonna score one more time. If not, then we're gonna potentially close off the stream here for today. We have been streaming almost for 4 hours again. 4 hours. Beautiful. I really enjoyed here. What about you, my man? It was absolutely fantastic.
First of all, I enjoyed that we actually, you invite me to finish the 100 trade together. Thank you so much for that. That's an honor for me. And I love, I haven't been here. This is the first time I spend so much time here, and I love the vibe of the community, the questions, the interaction, the vibe. I really love it, and I'm really proud of what you're doing here for people, bro. Honestly, 100%.
Well, thank you, my man. I can say the same thing about you here. Not only here, but also in the Discord community where all the magic happens. So yes, absolutely fantastic. So guys, thank you so much. It was absolutely an honor here. We have completed our 100 trades live today. Unfortunately, our scalping setups today were not that great. This can happen as well sometimes. Yes, we closed another trade successfully. But hey, this is part of the job. In the end, we ended up with 64 wins, 23 losses, 14 break even. We're still going to continue the scalping as usual here. I still want to collect a little bit more data. I'm just going to find a better balance between the scalping sessions and the regular SMC right there. Sometimes we mix it up together in one stream as well. Whatever happens, happens. But we're going to make sure that we're focusing on one, that we're really focusing on one particular thing at a time. I think that's the most important. So guys, much love to you. Smash that like button one more time for our man Joelle. Give him some love here.
Okay, for having me. I just share what I only know, and nothing. If you want to get more of us and go deeper in your trading career, go back to the Discord. I'm gonna be there, and Lorenzo also out there. Sorry, sharing knowledge and it's not a signal place. It's a knowledge place where you're gonna meet friends. I have seen people making real friendship down there. You're gonna meet people who's gonna support you and give you good advices. So thank you so much for having me here.
Absolutely. Yes, we are sharing trading setups. We're sharing potential setups, etc. Also, of course, we have our mentor charts as well, where we do the Sunday weekly breakdown. We're going to go over all the charts as well. So yes, we are giving some trading setups here, but indeed the community is where it's all about. And everything that we're going to release here in the Discord is going to be very, very soon. Mid-November, which is coming very, very close. We're going to go to a V2 series of our Limitless Trading Academy, where we're dropping all kinds of new content, such as the video series that's going to be released and much, much more coming into play here. So if you want to join, then this is definitely the moment to join. Links in the description. Shout out to every one of you. Kai James, my man. Absolutely fantastic. He says, is there a link for Discord? Yes, links in the description. Jamie, my man, thank you for being here. Johnny, Bierendonk, what's happening? Thank you for being here. Braden, Emanuele Curti, Machin, Jeff, David, May, much love to you as always. Alex, Paul, Alberto, Lizano, Orozco, Orocho, sorry, Johnny Berendonk. Yes, okay, everyone is here. Thank you guys so much for being part of our community. Tomorrow we're gonna get back to work. Let's see how the market is right now. I'm not sure if we're gonna stream here, depending on what we're gonna see. I have to observe the market during the day to see exactly how it's gonna be, because it's a very, very important market. Tomorrow we have some very important news coming out as well. So with that news, we have to be very, very careful. You guys know already what we mean here. We're talking about the unemployment rate, the non-farm payrolls, very, very volatile here. All right. So keep you guys updated about everything that we're gonna do. But so far, it was great that Joelle was here. Joelle, you want to do a shout out? Quick shout out.
Thank you for having me here. That's the only thing that I want to say. And another thing that I want to say, if you guys have any love for what we are doing here, please just smash that like. That it will mean a lot to us. It's gonna give you actually a perspective that what we are doing is a good thing, and I will encourage us to just keep fighting for this.
Absolutely. We're gonna take over. We're gonna get back to work tomorrow. We're gonna get some pips, potentially, if not tomorrow, Monday. Let's see. We're definitely gonna get to work. We're gonna make some money. Let's get it. I want to do one more shout out, bro. Uncle Jerome.
100%.